crew, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer, that's gon' murder that.
Bang, bang, bang. What's good, guys? Die Hard Knicks podcast. We are here, and your boy is tired. I'm tired. I literally just walked in the crib. Oh, man. Said hi to the kids, talked to them a little bit, gave them a little breakdown, seeing what's going on with them in the crib. They're doing homework right now. My wife is holding it down. And that's what it is, man. It's all about the Knicks. I literally care more about the Knicks than anything else in my life. It's unbelievable, man. But this is the life that we chose, man. The Knicks life is the only life there is, man. And we're playing Cleveland tonight. This is automatically a rivalry game because Donovan Mitchell is the guy that we should have gotten. You know, the Knicks are sitting on their fingers, you know, looking to smell it. Like that. Shout out to Brunson. Brunson always does this when he does well. He does it with 2 fingers across his nose, the dirty Sanchez, whatever. But Leon Rose literally sitting on his fingers and going like this. You know, look at his second round picks. First round picks. With like 10-year protections on and shits. You know what I'm saying? Let's hold on to them, you know, just in case. Hold on to them for the rainy day, for when that opportunity, when somebody comes available, like Donovan Mitchell, and we don't do anything, right? So it is what it is. Yeah. So I'm excited for the game. I just want the Knicks to compete. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to win. There's no way you go through these games every night in, night out and don't want to win games, man. So I'm trying to get some there's some trade rumors and stuff like that. I guess we'll talk about that, you know, in this pod. I kind of want to do that more in depth tomorrow. You know, so I've been telling you guys I'm gonna start doing 10 o'clocks after the game. So I'm motivated to do one tomorrow. So let's say let me just make sure the Knicks aren't playing. So I'm already looking a month ahead here. So Knicks play tonight. We are off tomorrow, so you will see me at 10 o'clock. I'll be on here at 10 o'clock to talk some shit, talk more in depth about you know, trade rumors and things of that nature, man. And just looking ahead too, who do we play next? We play the Celtics. Sheesh. And then I think we play Brooklyn, right? Yeah, we play the Celtics and then we play Brooklyn on the 28th. So this is a rough week, man. We started off on a bad foot. We just lost to the Raptors. Definitely a game that's a rivalry game. We lost that one. Cleveland Cavaliers, a rivalry game. You know, Boston Celtics, we kind of have a rivalry with them too because we've been beating them in recent history. And then, of course, Brooklyn, man. So it is what it is. We get into the tip-off. We're just starting here. We got Jarrett Allen and Jericho Sims here. Jarrett Allen looks like he just looks like he smells like Newports and freaking MD. What is that? MD 50? Sheesh. Here goes Brunson being guarded heavily by Okoro. So they're sending Okoro at him. They got double teams already ready for him. Jarrett Allen, he goes right into the trees and gets himself beat down. Did the referees call a foul, or did they say, okay, yes, they did call a foul? So I mean, he got his you know, right off the bat, Brunson is so fearless. He drove into the trees, being guarded by Isaac Okoro, who's going to be giving him hell all night. And then he didn't care about Jarrett Allen, and he didn't care about Mosley either. Sits there and takes a freaking ass whooping. That same foul with Mitchell Robinson would have been out for 2 months. So here goes Jericho Sims doing a little bit dribbling, looking, gives it to Brunson, comes around the screen. Brunson, again, it's a lot of contact. Julius Randle in his offense shoots a 3-point shot and knocks it down. So that's a great sign, man. Yo, I literally am a degenerate gambler, man, because I think I have $80 out tonight. I believe I have $80 on my freaking DraftKings tonight. So hopefully we can get some money tonight, guys. Mobley just went 1-on-1 against Randall. Didn't go strong enough. He's very skinny, man. That kid. You know, he does not very forceful. He's just really tall and not even really athletic, but he's skilled. Here goes RJ, dribbles right into a double team, finds Grimes in the corner. He misses that 3-point shot. Grimes has got to make those shots. 'Cause that's all he does, man. I'm gonna get to you guys in a second, man. I see a lot of guys in the chat, man. You know, definitely here to hang out with me tonight. Here goes Donovan Mitchell getting loose there, coming around the screen, looking, gives it to Garland. Garland has to heave it up. I don't like that shot. He had 8 seconds left, man, but I'm not a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. Here goes Brunson, gives it over to RJ. RJ just falls. It's just RJ. RJ said, "No, Timber." Whoa! Oh my god. So if that's not a good segue to introduce myself to the peoples here, or introduce the peoples to everybody. First one here, Jeremy Royster, man. You know, I noticed you before, man. So thank you for popping in there. Peace, Ebru, man. I love it, man. I always say peace to everybody. If I text you, I say peace. If if I'm seeing you, hey, what's up, peace, man? What's good? You know, that's my thing. I like to give peace when I talk to people. Shout out to Cormega, big Cormega up in the place. Yeah, man. Everybody likes the intro, man. The intro is dope. You know, I'm still not tired of hearing it. I must have heard that thing like 1,000 times. Trying to put that the video together. I did the video, just a bunch of clips I put together. You know, for the song. Trav B. Ryan made it so easy, man. What a really good it's really a record to tell you the truth, man. He really did me a solid with that. So I definitely appreciate it. So I'm still playing it in its entirety to begin the podcast and to end the podcast. As RJ Barrett just gets a nice pass from Grimes there for a nice little uncontested layup. 5-2 so far. You know, we can't really complain too much here. Garland cuts all the way to the basket to get Mobley a 3-point shot. It's just so odd. Because RJ with the long rebound gives it to Julius. Julius the point guard, dribbling, right into a triple team, and he pulls up for three. Lord have mercy. He knocks it down though. Our point guard, our shooting guard is our point guard. You know, I mean, excuse me, our power forward is our point guard, and Brunson is our shooting guard at 6 foot, whatever he is, 6'1". So it's crazy, man. So he said the intro makes me die hard. Yeah, I got you. So I'm gonna play this in entirety, like I was saying. I'm gonna play this entirely for a little while longer, and then I'm gonna cut it a little bit, for the intro, and then I'll play the rest of it for the outro. So you guys already seen that. If you want to see it, just I have it posted the full video, for anyone that wants to do that. If you want to listen to it in your car or something like that, you can go to my YouTube page. And you'll be able to find it. You'll find it under regular videos, not lives. You'll see the regular videos, and you'll see the official Die Hard theme song, written, produced, and performed and all this by Trav B. Ryan, excellent artist. So Knicks being sloppy, Donovan Mitchell able to get a steal for a wide open dunk there. 8 points and 8 to 6 right now, 8 minutes and 22 seconds. Just looking at the guys on the court, the Knicks are matched up pretty decent with these guys. RJ is shorter than the guy guarding him. Well, Donovan Mitchell's guarding him, which is odd. Isaac Okoro is guarding Brunson. And who is Garland guarding? You know what I'm saying? That they're very odd what they're doing here. Garland's even playing off the ball right now. He just hits a wide open 3-point shot. So they're up by 1 now. So the Cleveland Cavaliers are doing a lot here. They're not being traditional in the way that they're guarding the Knicks. Like I said, Okoro's guarding Brunson. Donovan Mitchell's guarding RJ. And then you got Garland guarding Grimes. Late pass there to try to get Grimes a wide open shot. Grimes has got to do a better job of not making it so obvious that he's trying to look in the pass there. Good offensive foul there by Brunson. Here he goes, hit the floor again. That guy's always on the floor, sacrificing his body and stuff like that. But meanwhile, our center is out with a broken hand, broken vagina, broken, everything, man. Freaking It's unbelievable. Anyway, I'm not here to bash him. I'm not here to bash my man Mitchell Robinson. RJ coming around screens, going right at Jared Allen, finds Julius Randle wide open again for three. Can he make it three? Yes, he can. Three straight threes by Julius Randle. That's keeping the Knicks high here. Look, he's smiling. Whenever he's making the shots, Julius Randle is happy, man. When he's not making the shots, he is miserable. So, Garland is getting busy. So this is interesting, man. The Cleveland Cavaliers are definitely fooling around with the defense here. It goes dunk that baby. Oh man, Grimes drive baseline so fast with that first step to the baseline. I wish he would have dunked that, but he reversed it, but he did finish it. So 2 points is 2 points. And this is a ball game right now. 13. Let me refresh this. NBA.com betrays me every freaking night. So 13-9, nice up and down style of basketball right now. Cleveland Cavaliers doing their thing. Knicks are doing our thing. So hopefully we can maintain this and play better defense and actually get this win today. So that's what's up, man. Let's continue with the chat here. We got Evil Raven 69. What's good, my man? Rob Bracey in the place to be. What's good? I'm one funny guy. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Let me see. So Evil Raven I think he's flirting with me. I think he's flirting with me. It's all good. You got Holcomb is here. My man Holcomb. We got White Falcon is here. Get Trey Young at point guard and Brunson at shooting guard, and then just let the freaking the Bulls run through the arena. I guess right. There'd be no defense being played. But hey, if it works, what is Atlanta doing right now? Atlanta they're guard heavy, so I doubt that they trade him. You know what I'm saying? I doubt that they trade Trey Young because that's the style of play that they want to play. They want to have a point guard heavy offense, and they didn't want to put out a bunch of small forwards. They would like to play a Kongwu as a starter. What is going on with MSG Go right now? They would like to play a Kongwu as a starter at center. They don't like Collins. They probably would like to put DeAndre Hunter as a power forward and have the other kid that they just drafted. What is it, Adrian Griffin? Adrian Griffin Jr. They would rather probably have him play small forward. So they want to play small ball. Have everybody basically 6'8", 6'9", and smaller out there and just play running gun style. That's what they really want. That's what the whole league wants. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad the Knicks got Mitchell Robinson. Even though I diss Mitchell Robinson all day long, I'm glad we got him because he's a contract that I really don't want to get rid of. But if it's possible to get an upgrade, at the center spot where we can also keep Mitch, that's going to be dope too. Shout out to Hoodie Vintage too, man. Let me slide this over. This is Hoodie Vintage right here. As you guys can see on the screen. Can you see it on the screen? Or I have to let it go? All right. So I'm gonna have to put it actually on here, right? In order for you guys to see it. Yeah, so that was some Hoodie Vintage. You guys missed it. Hoodie Vintage has been on the show. He's had several commercials on MSG because he's a season ticket holder, a young season ticket holder. I think he's had those season tickets for maybe 10 years by now. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be one of those guys that's gonna have those tickets for 30 years. We're gonna be looking back at him, and hopefully the MSG by that time really starts to celebrate these guys more. You know what I'm saying? They do to a few of them. But there's quite a few season ticket holders, man. They do a lot for them behind the scenes that we don't really know about unless you're in the know. It's pretty cool, Excuse me with the sniffing. So here we go. MSG Go's acted up on my end again. I really hate that shit, man. So I'm gonna have to use my my second app here. I'm gonna have to use my phone again, which is annoying because I'm gonna freaking go blind for Christ's sake. So I'm gonna try it again. All right, so it just popped in. So I'm gonna be behind. Right now I'm 652. So I'm quite sure that's way behind where you guys are at right now. So I'm at 650, 648 right now. Cleveland just scored. I believe that was Mobley. So I'll just play it like that. Right now, 647. So I guess we're kind of on par with what's going on here. So Brunson's being guarded by Okoro. RJ's doing a lot of kung fu fighting there with Donovan Mitchell there. All right, so Donovan Mitchell's guarding him, definitely pushing the fuck out of him. The referees are not calling anything. RJ was frustrated a little bit by that. Good hustle there by Jericho Sims to get out there for the rebound. He used his body to shove him out the way. So that's what Jericho Sims brings, the physicality of the game. RJ, very focused, talking his shit there, good focus there. Good, they're being very physical with him. Donovan Mitchell's being allowed to push him with two hands, smacking at the ball, smacking. That's what caused RJ to miss that layup there. But just look at Jericho Sims sacrificing his body to push him Mobley out the way. What's crazy about Jericho is that he didn't even budge, bro. Mobley ran into him, and Jericho Sims didn't even come off his footing. It's a strong kid, very strong kid, man. We really need to take advantage of that dude, man. What he brings. I would like to develop him. He could be a nice two-man, if you're gonna do like a platoon at center, have Jericho and then Mitchell Robinson rock at center, that's fine. And I think we'd be good, it'd be good money. So when it comes to the trade front, I know you guys heard that the Clippers might want Hartenstein back. So the thing with the Clippers, they only have one center. They just got Ubach, you know. I believe that's what his name is, Zubac. They got Zubac over there. That's the only center that they have that's healthy at the moment. So they can actually use Hartenstein. So, I've talked about it on this pod a lot. Covington, trading Covington for Hartenstein, that could work, especially if they're going to take back Cam Reddish and that type of thing. If they're going to do that, if the Knicks going to sacrifice Cam Reddish so we can get, um, Covington here to be the backup, small forward, power forward for our team here. That'll be interesting. So far, this is an exciting game here. I'm at the 5:56 mark. Julius Randle's dribbling the top of the key. He faked handoff to RJ. Now he wants to go one-on-one into a double team, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson doing his thing there, dancing and prancing in the paint there. Wow, man. Unbelievable. Julius Randle and Brunson fighting hard there. These guys complement each other. They play very hard, very scrappy players. So adding a Covington to this mix there, he fits in there. He gets a lot of steals, gets block shots. He can hit the three. He's feisty as well, so he definitely will fit what we're trying to do here. But he can't be the only thing that happens. If we get Covington, then we definitely need to get somebody else here as well. Hopefully somebody in the backcourt that can help us out a little bit better. Even though at that point Derrick Rose could do that, but we rather play Deuce than Derrick Rose at the moment. So it's just weird. Good NBA action here. We're going back and forth. They're making some stops. We're making some stops. They're getting steals, getting fast break stuff. Knicks are doing their job. Being physical with them. So it's definitely good back and forth action right here. Cleveland against the Knicks, man. So, games like this, man, the Knicks get in trouble because they'll get burnt out, and the next thing you know, they're out of it. So it is what it is. Can Obi play small forward like Novak? Uh, okay, my answer to that is yes, White Falcon. But you just compare Obi to not compare, but you just put them in the same sentence, and you're not wrong. Because Obi Toppin right now, all he is Steve Novak. Steve Novak with a not even a vertical leap, just athletic ability. Because not for nothing, Obi Toppin don't even jump that high, to tell you the truth. All these dunks that Obi Toppin gets is usually like he barely squeezes in there. He's just very athletic. Athletic and having that bounce that you ask for is not necessarily the same thing. So I got some lighting on me now, so you guys will see my pretty face here. Face is clearing up, man. We talking about fitness and stuff. I've been drinking a lot more water. I've been pissing like a freaking racehorse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely changing, man. I know you guys can't see it. The stomach is still the same way, but I feel it. The first change that you see the change yourself first. And then soon after that, then your significant other will see it. Then your kids, and if you have them, will see it. People close to you will see it. Next thing you know, your coworkers might see it, and then your friends see it, and then by that time, then everybody sees it. So just gotta keep it going for whatever goals that you have. So the Cleveland Cavaliers are very deep, man. They got Kevin Love coming in here. So Kevin Love is replacing Mobley right now, I believe. They got Karis LeVert came off the bench too now. So these guys are very deep because Karis LeVert could start for us right now at shooting guard. Karis LeVert absolutely could start for us at shooting guard right now. Unless you want to put him at small forward, whatever you want to say. But Karis LeVert could absolutely start for us. You know. Shout out to Seti Osman. Seti Osman would be excellent coming off the bench, man, as a swing man. Seti Osman, I believe in Seti Osman. I think he's a good player. And he's coming off the bench for Cleveland. This guy Rubio, here he goes here. Rubio with the greatest beard I've ever seen in my adult life, man. He's just a beautiful, full, he's like a sponsored by Maybelline or something like that, man. Incredible beard. So right now the stream is frozen. Oh, it was just frozen just now. I was gonna show it to you. It's frozen. So annoying, man. So he has like a great beard, but he would be an excellent backup point guard for us. He goes Deuce there, just gets the ball from Julius, drives all the way to the basket, it doesn't knock it down. So Derrick Rose would have finished that, guys. So shout out to Deuce with all those circles all over his body. Like he got shot with a bunch of paintballs. Let me check my texts and stuff like that. Make sure I'm not missing anything. People always hit me up, man, sending me stuff. Shout out to my sister. My sister caught me before the Knicks game started, man. She's always calling me at 7:30 or at a quarter to 8 and stuff like that as soon as the Knicks game starts. So she's starting to realize that and try to catch me before the game starts. I love my sisters, man. I love my family, love my sisters, love my wife, love my kids. A bunch of cool people. Everybody's annoying in their own right though. Got some protein going on here, guys. That's the dinner tonight. Got the Costco protein going on here. What in the hell is going on with this stream? It is extremely annoying. All right, let me so I'm noticing that when I mess with the take it off of full screen and to just have it tapping in and out like that, it comes back. So I'm at the 326 mark. That's way behind. So I'm gonna have to X out of that. I'm way behind. I'm at the like I said, the 315 mark right now. Cleveland Cavaliers just hits the three. That's Karis LeVert. You know, Julius Randle matches the 3-point shot. Julius Randle came out here shooting. So it's a confidence thing, man. Playing against Cleveland gives Julius Randle a little bit of confidence. Playing against certain other teams like Washington and the Toronto and stuff like that gives him fits. So it is what it is. Sometimes you see younger guys and it might give you a little bit more thing. Sometimes you see the Cleveland Cavaliers uniform and it just makes you feel like you want to kick their ass. So that's what Julius is doing right now. Right now, Julius' beautiful move attacking Jared Allen just now. That was excellent. So I got to see if I can catch up to the stream here. So I might have to just pull out the screen here because for some reason I don't know why, but MSG Go is just not working on my computer anymore. So I might have to I'll just adjust what I'm doing here. I have to move this over here, uh, so you guys can see me straight ahead, and then I'll just put the MSG Go live on my phone here and just strain, you know, just strain the whole freaking game. Yeah. So anybody that's into computers and stuff like that can help me out. Some the reason why that it's not working like it was working before. Then if you guys can help me out, that would be really really appreciated. Yeah, man. So do we want Paul George? I don't know. Paul George. I mean, the Clippers, the Cleveland Cavaliers are very deep. The Clippers are really really deep. They have a lot of really good players. Same thing, same concept. A lot of small forward type players on the team. They only got one center. They got a lot of shooting guards over there too. So they have quite a few players that we could purge from their team too. So let's say if he was to trade this kid iHeart, if we trade iHeart over there for Covington, we still might be able to throw another player in there, and then they can give us one of their younger guys there. So they have quite a few younger guys that we can mess with. So like I said, I'll keep the vision here. That way I'll be looking at the game which is below me, and I'll be able to look at you guys. And I guess that's a little bit more less stress on my part. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna take a look at the Clippers. They played yesterday. I don't think they played today. So let me take a look at what's going on with them. So they played yesterday. So let's take a look at Monday's games. I want to make sure I don't mess up what's showing on the screen right now. But they played yesterday. I know that. Let me see. The Clippers, did they play yesterday? Okay, I don't see the game yesterday. I know I saw them play recently. They might be playing right now. So let me check out Sunday. They might have played Sunday. Yes, they played the Mavericks. So that was their last game. The Clippers played the Mavericks. So I mean, the Knicks are still kind of in a timeout or whatever they're doing right now. I'm just taking a look at the box score from that game, just so I could take a look at some of these players that they have on the bench. Coffee, Amir Coffee is really good. So that's somebody that we could probably pluck off that roster. Uh, Musa Debate, he's somebody that has a little bit of potential as well. So these guys are not playing because these guys are primed for the playoffs and stuff. So if we can squeeze off Robert Covington for an iHeart and then maybe squeeze out Amir Coffee off that team, that would be something that we could do. Let me look at Coffee. I don't think he's pretty tall. Well, he is tall. He's 6'7". So I mean, get Amir Coffee on the squad. Maybe that might be the small forward that we need coming off the bench that might be able to contribute. That's interesting. That's an interesting concept there. So anyway, RJ is definitely focused right now. They're playing extremely physical against the Knicks right now. And RJ is getting frustrated, but RJ is coming stepping up. That's the big thing with RJ. He's playing very strong, very poised out there, accepting the physicality, accepting the challenge. So I think that's dope. Ah man. So here we go. RJ's at the free throw line 28 to 24. I'm at the 2 minute and 8 second mark for anybody who wants to know. I'm right on par with what you see on the screen there. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on what's going on with the Knicks stuff on the left hand side here for now. Uh, so far so good. The Knicks, the starting front court of Isaac Okoro and Mobley hasn't really done much. Even rebounding wise, they haven't really done much. Isaac Okoro and well, they've been helping out as far as getting the steals for fast breaks and that type of thing so far. Jared Allen's been doing his thing a little bit. Garland's been doing his thing, and Donovan is doing his thing. Outside of that, everyone else is still developing at the moment, man. So Rubio just scored 3 point shot. So I remember when Rubio couldn't shoot, but now he's definitely become an official NBA shooter. He tore his ACL like a bunch of times as a pro. He tore it when he was in Europe before he came to the NBA. He tore his ACL I think twice in the NBA if I'm not mistaken. So I mean he's just prone to having that, man. Somebody with a beard like that, he shouldn't be tearing his ACL like that. Beautiful body hair, man. Jesus Christ. So here goes Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, aka Steve Novak, according to White Falcon, right? So we'll see what happens with that. Against like a Cleveland team, Obi Toppin should be successful because I mean you a lot of slow footed big men, so he should be able to blow past them. Obi Toppin right now is fighting Kevin Love there, two hands on him. He goes RJ fast break, spins the wrong way. He's got to get that out of his game. That's the Julius Randle spin move there that doesn't work. He goes IQ coming around the screen, pulls up. He really was looking for the fouls. I hate that. So here we go. RJ's playing way too far off for Karis LeVert there. Karis LeVert takes him all the way to the basket. High arcing layup, no good. Here goes Deuce, dribbling, dribbling, dribbling. He ain't going nowhere. Behind the back, dribbling to. Oh, he crossed him over all the way to the bucket. Kicks it out to Obi, who was waving his hand like he was crazy. Obi annoys me with that. He's like this. Pass you the ball. It's like so annoying, man. Just be available. You don't need to be a fucking dick. If it was 2K, he would have lost. He would have lost some points there. His rating would have went down. All that waving. He goes IQ dribbling, looking, gives it to Obi. Obi gets it, fakes a shot. He drives there. Wow, little Euro step, and he gets the layup there. See, Obi Toppin could get that every single time. So he gets the layup and he stares down the referee as if he does that all the time. Those are little things that irks me about Obi Toppin. Listen, if you want those calls, you got to do that shit all the time. Not just when you feel like it. So I mean, that drive to the basket is not something that Tom Thibodeau's stopping him from doing. So it's good to see that he did it. He did it the last game too. Did it once the last game. So this time he did it really good here. Joseph Bride did a good job penetrating there. Kick it out to Obi, pulls up for three. They're showing the highlights on MSG right now. I wish they would have showed the drive. The drive was the good one. So he said he believes that starting Sims and Hartenstein is the key to the defensive success. Listen, I just gotta say it. Like people keep saying that we can't function without Mitchell Robinson. Oh, we're gonna need Mitchell Robinson down the stretch. But not for nothing, Sims and Hartenstein do a good job. Like when they're out there and they're playing good, like right now, Jericho Sims is giving us quality minutes. Not really too much on the stat sheet, but he's being out there physical, getting loose balls, pushing people around and stuff like that. Hartenstein's coming in here. We'll see what he can contribute to. But Mitchell Robinson does bring. We need him. I got to say that we do need Mitchell Robinson, but we could function without him. We function fine without him. Would you get Westbrook as our backup? Absolutely. He makes a lot of bread though. He makes like 40 something million, man. So if you're gonna get him, we definitely gonna have to put an incredible package together to get Westbrook here. Let me Google that real quick. What does Russell Westbrook make? I'm gonna speak into Google. Russell Westbrook hoops hype salary. All right, so that worked. So let me slide this into the window here so you guys can see. So can you guys see that? Yes, you can. So let me scroll that up. So this is his salary here. He makes $47 million this year. He literally makes 47 million. You see it right on the screen. This is Hoops Hype right here. Hoops Hype salary. They're usually on point. He makes $47 million. So if we're going to trade for Westbrook, we got to give them $47 million worth of salary. That is a lot. We're talking about Fournier. We're talking about Rose off the bat. So between those two guys, that's 18 plus 14, right? Whatever the math it is for that. It's like what 30 something, 32 or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not good at math. So I believe that's 32. So you're talking about 32. Now you got to get another freaking $15 million on top of that, in order to make that work. So I mean it's just not happening. But would I do it if he didn't make $47 million? Yes, absolutely. Shout out to Deeks Cool. What's good, man? Let me get this here so you guys can see the score. Make sure that shit is the correct score. So this is the end of the first quarter. Knicks are up 34-27. Good NBA action so far. Really enjoying the game so far. Just watching. Knicks are going back and forth. The issue with that is that we don't really have that superstar. Even though Julius and Brunson is good enough and RJ is good enough, collectively, as far as starting lineup and stuff like that, we have more scoring in our starting lineup. But as a team, they balance it out pretty well as a team, and they play really good defense also. So when it comes down to it, who's going to play the better defense at the end, and whose superstars are gonna step up, to instill their will on the game. So we'll see what happens here. So I think this should be a nice game here. I don't anticipate the Knicks getting blown out today. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, Westbrook ain't leaving but it's not about him ain't leaving. It's about that he can't leave for the simple fact, like I said, $47 million. You know what I'm saying? My man makes $47 million, so you have to trade salary for salary in order to get him, unless you're under the cap, and nobody's under the cap right now. So talking about Westbrook, him ain't leaving, he can't leave. If the LA wanted to trade him, I'm quite sure they can't. Like I said, unless some team wants to give a massive package. Pause. I'm fucking thirsty, man. Mm-mm-mm. So Brunson, RJ Randall, Sims, Mitch. Let's see, Brunson, RJ Randall, Sims, Mitch would be my starting lineup. That's interesting. So you got RJ as a shooting guard, really. Randall's kind of playing small forward anyway. Sims and Mitch, that's tough. That's tough because Mitchell Robinson can guard a perimeter, so can Sims. I don't like Mitch Robinson guarding the perimeter, but Sims can handle himself out there on the perimeter guarding elusive forwards that can dribble and stuff like that. Sims has been able to stay with them pretty aggressively. So I like that. That's a bully lineup. So say like a team like Cleveland, if we made it to the playoffs, of course Donovan Mitchell's going to raise his game. But if you could throw extra bullies out there to push guys around and that type of thing, that's awesome. Excuse me, guys. I got a lot of phlegm today, man. I'm trying to pause the audio and stuff like that. But sometimes I gotta do it when I can. So the former, yeah, they call them the Wizard Lakers. It's crazy. Just like what do you call what's it? Oh, the Dallas Mavericks. It's pretty creative. So White Falcons hooking me up today. So we got IQ Grimes, Obi, Hartenstein would be my bench players. That's essentially what we're doing right now. Except you put Jericho Sims at the starting power forward. I get that. Does it help out the bench really? Grimes and IQ in the backcourt. Grimes could play some small forward. Obi Toppin's there with Hartenstein. It could help. It could add some. It's like a spark. That's something that we could do to cause a spark. So there might be something that we can do actually. Because more than anything, that's what the Knicks need. The Knicks definitely need a spark out there. So something's going on here as far as technical fouls is concerned. Yeah, I missed it. So they called a flagrant foul. I was watching. I'm not sure if that was like a flagrant foul. So they're gonna get 2 shots and the ball. Yeah, man. Definitely like the bully lineups. I've been saying it since last year that we need to double down on what we do well. The Knicks made a mistake. There was a lot of hoopla about Alfred Payton and Reggie Bullock, how those guys are trash. They were trash. Nerlens Noel was trash and this, that, and the other. But Nerlens Noel held us down that one year. He was hurt the whole last year. You know what I'm saying? But how were we successful? We were successful with Nerlens Noel holding us down at center while Mitch Robinson was hurt, playing really good defense. When they both were available, we were really good defensively with Bullock and Elfrid Payton both playing really good defensive roles and stuff. So what we did, we brought in injury prone Kemba Walker, and then we brought no defense Fournier in here to help us out, and that set us back a whole year. You know, if he was to get another defensive minded point guard, but with a little bit more better defense, that would have helped. If he would have got a shooter that played defense, that would have helped also with Fournier. You know, if he would have got someone like that instead of Fournier, you know, both of those things would have helped us a lot. You know, but that last year set us back. So this year we finally caught up. Now Grimes is that defensive 3-point shooter that we needed, and Brunson is that go-to kind of point guard that we needed also to settle the offense. You know, so like I said, we lost a year. You know, so now we finally back on track. So, you know, if you go by that logic, if the Knicks can continue to build the right way and don't add the wrong player here to this team, then we should be on our way to being like perennial playoff team. You know, and then we can continually get better from there. At least that's what all that is wishful thinking, man. Yeah, Alfred played great for us, man. Yo, shout out to State. I mention State every podcast, right? So me and State used to debate this all the time. But if you look at Alfred Payton's numbers when he first was on the Knicks for that year that we made the playoffs, if you look at Alfred Payton's first month, just look at it. Look at Alfred Payton's first month. He literally held us down. I believe he averaged 18 points, something like 6 assists, and like just good stats all across the board for like his first month as a Knick, I believe. I mean, first few games, I want to say, as a Nick, you know what I'm saying? So he did play really well for us so for stretches. The stress behind playing for New York, it was a little bit too much for him, man. So he wanted out of New York, you know. Right now we definitely could use somebody like him with that experience. I know Deuce is there, Deuce is a better 3-point shooter, but Alfred Payton is better at running the team, better at playing real NBA defense. It would have been fine, coming off the bench. But we'll see. So far, NBA action, Knicks are up by 8. You know, Knicks are up by 8. Good NBA action here. 10 minutes and 44 seconds left in this half right here. So, like I said, I'm using my phone at the moment because my phone is crispy. I don't know what's up with the service here, man, but I was able to use Wi-Fi, use the hotspot on my phone to run my computer one time. So something's definitely going on with the internet on my phone. Excuse me, on my computer. My house internet that I probably need to change carriers because they've been giving me all kind of problems, man. But my phone, T-Mobile, shout out to T-Mobile, man. If those guys want to give me a sponsorship, T-Mobile's their service has been excellent. I can't believe that it held down my whole stream through a hotspot better than my home Wi-Fi. Unbelievable. He goes Obi Toppin dribbling around there with a nice little floater. So he forces it there. Obi Toppin doesn't have any moves really. He just drives and just tries to jump over the guy and throw it in. Not really gonna work. Cedi Osman, uh, good decision there, but what did they call? I'm not sure exactly what they called just now on Cleveland. One thing that would help out a lot because a lot of people watch games just like this. So it would be nice if MSG had like let's say not MSG, but just basketball in general. Like whenever there's like a foul call or something like that, just put what happened, out of bounds or illegal defense. Put it in the bottom of the screen or something like that to let us know what call was made. That would be dope. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody gets credit for that, man, please hit the like button or something. You freaking bastards. Subscribe, like, and share the motherfucker. Tell your moms, tell your friend. You know what I'm saying? Send a telegram. You know what I'm saying? Said the Osmond. Oh, no, 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 no. That was Rubio. Rubio inside to Mobley. Mobley's trying to push. He ain't strong enough. iHeart strips him, basically. He goes RJ with a nice little stride there with his pink ass sneakers. Oh, he hit him with the Brunson move. Kicks it out to Obi, gets it to IQ. IQ loses his balance inside the Hartenstein for the Dizunk. Boom. So White Falcon says, how tall is Alfred? Alfred is about 6'5". They might have listed him as 6'4", but he's like 6'4", 6'5". What's good, Almighty Finesse? I see you, man. So I mean that Brunson move where he does that little step through, everybody's doing it. RJ tried to do it just now. IQ tried to do it right after him. So that's the positive. People want to say how is Brunson making guys better? The little spin move that Brunson, not Brunson, that RJ and Randall has been doing in the paint where they make their move and then they just plant their foot, turn around and shoot the turnaround jump shot. RJ and Randall has been doing that move. So he's made them better in that way. That step through crossover move that Brunson does, RJ's trying to get it in this game and IQ's trying to get it in this game too. So these guys are working on moves, go-to moves, behind the scenes and stuff, and it's working in season. So you want to know how is you know, uh, Brunson making the team better? There he is, a leadership standpoint, doing extra work and practice and stuff like that, helping guys get better, off the court so they can get better on the court. Shout out to RJ. His finishing ability is been it's been a lot better, since the beginning of the season. So, I'm going to credit, Brunson for that. I definitely got to credit Brunson. Yeah, man. So, I kind of like this color scheme, man. So I'm rocking a Carhartt hoodie right now. So I've been rocking it like crazy at work and stuff. So I kind of need to wash it. You know what I'm saying? But I like the look. I like the sky blue kind of look. Got the Knicks color on the hat there. This is my diehard hat. These are actually official. These are my official hats here. Let me just turn it down so you guys can see it. This is my official diehard Knicks hat there. You can't really get that. I'm trying to figure out a way to put it on the website. It's just a lot, really time consuming to do that, man. I got to get my wife to do that, so you guys can have the embroidered version. I also got, like, if you go to diehardknicks.com, literally diehardknicks.com, you could pick up this hat. I have this hat hanging up in the back there. I know you guys see me with that. I wear that in public a lot. Just a regular generic hat there with the Die Hard Knicks logo on there. So that's a dope hat. You can get that one on diehardknicks.com right now. But like I said, this blue one here, you can't really get that right now. I'm trying to figure out a way to put it out so guys can get the official embroidered one. Yeah, man. So shout out to John Starks. They're showing John Starks right now. John Starks actually owns the Kia that's on Hillside, by the car dealerships there on Queens, not Hillside. It's Queens Boulevard. Queens Boulevard, close to Hillside. It's like literally right across the street from that hotel. That I'm quite sure the Jet Inn. I'm quite sure a lot of you motherfuckers heard of the Jet Inn in New York City, with your nasty ass. You know what I'm saying? But he's definitely right over there. So if anybody wants to pull up in there and see if you can catch John Stocks on the humble, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I heard he goes there a lot. It's one of his businesses, so he definitely pops up in there sometimes. Good NBA action so far. Knicks are up by 10. So we've been here before. We've been up against good teams plenty of times, and then something always happens where the Knicks just lose it, and then next thing you know, we have nothing. So IQ coming back now just gives us that scoring punch off the bench, and that's definitely a big boost. Shout out to Gideon here. My man Giddy said, "Ball is popping." Yeah, so the ball, like, I'm guessing you're saying just the style of play here. The Knicks, they're really whipping the ball around, dribbling. Guys are getting their stuff off. A lot of movement right now for the Knicks on offense. So that's different. I don't know what's going on that's different than the Knicks are doing. That everybody's running. Everybody's running around. The spacing is excellent right now. RJ and Brunson and Randall all got it cooking. Obi Toppin had a couple good moves. IQ got it going there. Look at RJ. RJ comes in there with the trees, got it swiped away, but still, RJ can get to the paint anytime he wants to. So wow, Donovan Mitchell just pulls up for three. That's a bad shot, but I'll take it. Here goes the Knicks trying to take advantage of the quick pace there. Quickly gets the ball in the corner, crossover, a lot of crossovers, losing his balance, spinning around to nowhere. Gives it to Hartenstein, back to IQ. IQ, a lot of stutter steps. Give it up to Brunson. He should pass it to Brunson. Too much stutter steps. He's playing against a center, for Christ's sake. So I mean, court awareness is atrocious. IQ is being guarded by a center. So that means go one-on-one with him, do an up and under out of control move. That means swing the ball to Brunson. He was standing right there. Swing the ball. It's ridiculous, man. So I mean, like, if a center's guarding the little guy, the mentality shouldn't be, oh, let me try to cross up to, show my best crossover moves against the center. It should be, let me find out what little man is guarding our center to get our center to dunk. So here goes Obi. Obi drove there, and Donovan Mitchell pushes him out of bounds, grabs him, and pushes him out of bounds. He shouldn't be able to do that. Not against a big man. But Donovan Mitchell is bigger and stronger than Obi. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Yep. D Cool 718 said door quarter's happening, man. Listen, we already know. We've been through it so many times, man. But listen, right now it looks good. 43-32 at the moment on my clock. I'm at the 720, so I'm about even with what NBA.com is saying on the side here. Yeah, man. So it is what it is. If the Knicks can keep this lead going here, we definitely cannot lose this lead. We're up by 12 at the moment. So if we could keep the lead up by 12, then we could possibly withstand the surge that could possibly happen at any time coming from Cleveland. So Donovan Mitchell's fade is kind of fucked up. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it is what it is. These guys are millionaires, man. A lot of times too, these barbers they be taking advantage of these players because these haircuts are only $20, $25 haircuts. You know, if they do their beard, maybe $30, $40 haircuts, but they charge them hundreds of dollars. You know, they fly them out so they can cut their hair. They fly them out to cut their hair just so they can fuck their head up. You know, they come out there still looking crazy. And so here goes that rolling up the court thing. They really need to stop that. They got Rick Pitino's out there. Rick Pitino's looking old as fuck. I remember when Rick Pitino was the Knicks coach, he was in his 30s. You know, so now look at him. The guy looks like he's older than Jesus Christ himself. Ah, these protein shakes, man. It's like I'm drinking liquid, like I'm just drinking liquid sugar. It says here they don't have sugars in here. It says it's total sugar is 1 gram, daily fiber 4%. So there's no sugar in this thing here. It's only 160 calories. But what I want to know is why the hell does it feel like there's like a whole bunch of sugar in here? When I drink it, it's like my whole mouth is coated. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? But 30 grams of protein is better to drink this than to eat the shit that I was gonna eat before I grabbed this. So I finally got that down. It don't taste bad, but like I said, I got some texture issues going on here. Ah, yeah. Rinse my mouth out with some water. Shit. So Kareem Grant's in a place to be, man. Ah, yeah. Fire hoodie. Yeah, man, this is dope. This is like I said, this is Carhartt. These hoodies are expensive, man. Like it's not. Is it worth it? It depends on what you think. But I mean, they're very quality hoodies by Carhartt. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna buy Carhartt, they're pretty expensive. But I got it, of course, because it's orange and blue. So look at that orange and blue. It's dope. Fits good with a nice little. If you have a Knicks hat, it looks beautiful with any Knicks hat that you get. So if you want to copy the style, just go to Carhartt and copy one. You know what I'm saying? So I see Joe Curry, man. Joe Curry is definitely like the MVP, one of the MVPs of the chat, man. So he wants to know how the salt is. Sodium 230, 10%, daily value. So it's a lot, it's a lot of sodium. But when you get stuff processed and like this, whatever, you're gonna have to deal with the sodium. They kind of up the sodium because there's no sugar. So they'll give you the aspartame and all the other stuff, the fake sugar. They'll put that in there, and then they'll throw the salt in there, as a preservative, really. The salt is really a preservative, but it's salt is salt nonetheless. Got a little shading going on here, man. I gotta fix my lighting. I got a big light on this side. You guys can tell that I have a big light over there. Why can't I use my other hand? There's a big light over there, and then I got like a really shiny light in my face here. So I definitely got to fix the lighting. Got a lot of shading because my eyeballs are like stuck in the back of my head there. So you see the shadows and stuff. But I'll definitely fix that as time goes on, man. If you hit the like button and share, you know what I'm saying, and actually support that way, then maybe I won't have to, um, you know, be all fucked up with the lighting. I'm just joking, man. So this is Kareem there. He said on my way home, trying to catch the rest of the game. I get to listen to you narrate the game. Okay, cool, man. So since you're doing that, you're gonna be listening while you're driving. I'm gonna do some play by play here. Brunson just pulls up at the foul line there. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. He's pushing the ball up the court. Very gingerly, not really so much. They're trying to take advantage of the fast break. Get it to Jared Allen on the inside. Kick out to Dean Wade. Dean Wade gets it back out to Garland. So Garland hasn't really done much playmaking today. He just drove there on Jericho, I believe, and Jericho swats it. Brunson hits the floor again. Unbelievable. But good defensive thing there. So Joe Joe Curry wants me to dig in my garbage can to find out the servings, right? So how many servings per container? Just one. It's 11 fluid ounces, man. So listen, Excuse me, Costco. Oh, my gag reflex. Costco. Now I'm saying can't really beat that. Hey, man, salute to everybody here. So we got Garland shooting some free throws right now. So off the same play just now from the Jericho block, they called the foul. So Jericho, this guy Garland just hit both free throws. So Brunson is dribbling on the left hand side, posting up at the top of the 3 point line in the corner by a Coral. He drives to the free throw line, steps back, pulls up the jump shot, but they call a foul on the floor before the shot was up. They're showing peak performances, so they're showing the most highest scoring games. Donovan Mitchell scored 71 this year, which was incredible. Uh, I saw the game that Devin Booker had. He had 70 points. That was crazy. Like Devin Booker, I felt like he could have scored more. Like I felt like he was taking it easy, even though he scored 70 points that game. I saw the Kobe Bryant game too. That first half, if Kobe Bryant was more aware of trying not to be selfish in the first half, because in the first half of that 81 point game, Kobe Bryant was still trying to get everybody involved. He's trying to rally the troops. That second half, he just didn't give a fuck, man. That motherfucker called his own number, and he went and got 81 that night. He could have had 100 if he started the game with that mentality. He would have had 100. But just given the energy, man, he found his energy and was able to get that 81. So I'll never forget that, man. He cooked that Toronto team. So the Knicks, there was four Knicks underneath the basket, could not get the rebound. Jericho Sim finally secures it off the second shot there by the Cavaliers. Here goes Julius. The Knicks love to dribble on the left hand side there. So Julius is going 1-on-1 against Dean Wade there. Tries to throw a cross pass to Grimes. It gets stolen by Garland. So Garland's looking, dribbling, drives there. He gets stripped by IQ, but they're just gonna call out of bounds. No foul called, just out of bounds by a good strip by IQ. So a good competitive game there. I'm just watching the facial expressions. I'm watching the see if anybody's chirping. Seeing that they're not really chirping. Guys are just playing hard. It seems like a very competitive game. It's not really chippy out there. The guys are respecting each other. So that I appreciate. They're playing extremely hard. Guys are getting smacked to the ground. There's no shit talking afterwards. So I appreciate that. Let these guys bang. Play a real hard game. Respect each other, and let's get it. I really appreciate that. So IQ inbounds on the right hand side. This is the Brunson. Brunson is about at the Knicks logo there. Gives it back to IQ. Dribble handoff to Randall. So they're still in the same spot there in the corner, just playing hot potato. Brunson finally gets into the paint, drives all the way to the dotted line. Cross court pass to IQ in the corner. IQ just throws it up to nowhere, but they call a foul on the floor. I don't know who they're calling it on. So I guess it must be the foul on IQ there. So IQ, is he gonna get free throws? No, it looks like it's just going to be inbounds on play here. So very interesting. Okay, so I guess they called it on Dean Wade there, pushing Jericho Sims out of the way. So he goes Jericho Sims dribbling, almost found Grimes inside, but gets it to Julius. Julius gets to the foul line, and Dean Wade is hacking and whacking right now. So a guy like Dean Wade is supposed to do that, hacking and whacking, to get the Knicks off of their square. The Knicks don't have anybody like that. To really hack somebody, hurt them. Deuce McBride should be that in the backcourt. But we just have a team full of nice guys. We don't really have anybody that really is really into that or court aware, defensive aware enough to put the hurt on guys like that. So I'm looking at Joe Curry still asking about the drink that I was drinking. He says salt goes hand in hand with sugar to minimize storage. Yeah. If anything, use a fruit substitute. Yep, absolutely. So if anybody's into nutrition and stuff like that, it is better to use a fruit substitute for sugar and stuff like that. But also too, it's just best to just drink things in a natural state as well without adding sugar. It is what it is. But that's a meal replacement. So it's something that instead of eating what I was going to eat, I chose to eat that. The 30 grams of protein will kill the hunger, and it's only 160 calories, so it's not going to blow out my calories for the day. So it's decent. It's gonna help the body. Something to have every once in a while, not to have every day, in my opinion, because too much protein, especially in that form, the liquid form, is not really the best thing for your kidneys. You know, so as you get older, you have to be aware of that stuff. It goes Julius Randle. All right, so the Knicks being very careless with the ball. They're making these thread the needle passes. Cleveland Cavaliers finally got the steal, so they ran a fast break there, and Isaac Okoro was able to get the two handed dunk. So Jalen Brunson gets the inbound. There he's dribbling up here. It takes Brunson so long to get across the damn court here. I don't know what time he crossed the half court line there, but it's 13 seconds now. Julius Randle gets it. Superficial screen by Jericho. He drives all the way into the paint, doesn't shoot it, kicks it out to IQ. Grimes sidesteps and dribbles off his own foot. So here comes the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Jared Allen was able to get the nice little dunk on a fast break. So two mistakes by the Knicks, and now it cuts the lead down to 7. So now it's less than 7. Excuse me, it's at 5 now, 47 to 42. I'm at the 3:21 mark in this game here. Let's refresh this on NBA.com. IQ stops his dribble there. No, he doesn't. He still had his dribble. Crossover. Uh, Jericho sends with the screen. Julius Randle is going 1-on-1 again against a tall player that gets all the way to the basket though, but doesn't score. But he does get the foul. So Julius Randle is working way too hard right now. He feels confident. You can see it in his face. So he's very loosey goosey with the dribble right now. That play with Brunson is no excuse for that. The dribbling off his foot. What move was he doing? What I'm saying? Do you practice that move? The shout out to Patrick Ewing, the famous meme he did. But do you practice that move that you did just now? So why are you doing something that you don't do? Stick within your skill set. So two bad mistakes by the Knicks, man, cause the Cleveland Cavaliers to catch up a little bit. So Julius Randle's doing his job now, making his free throws. He made the first one, 48 to 42. See if he make that second one. Taking him so long to shoot that damn thing, man. 48 to 42. He makes the next one, 49 to 42. Julius Randle got it bouncing today, man. Definitely bouncing, looking good. Uh, Garland is doing that roll up the court bullshit, being guarded by RJ. So RJ's guarding Garland. Superficial screen. Oh, he does take the whole screen, and Garland goes around it all the way to the basket. He's going to get the foul there. So are they calling the foul on the floor, or is he getting shots for that? Looks like he's gonna get shots. No, just on the floor. No shots for that. Called it before the shot. So Garland gets the ball again. Garland has a very good first step, man. Garland kind of reminds me of man. Jaron Allen just gets a nice little pass there, jumps about the foul line, extended, and dunks it right on the Knicks there. Good pass by Donovan Mitchell. I'm thinking of a player that reminds me of Garland. The starting point guard that used to be on Atlanta back in the days when he used to have that squad with um that squad back in the days they used to have. I'm trying to think of my man's name. He had a brother in the NBA. I don't know if you guys remember who I'm talking about here. Um, so anyway, you got Donovan Mitchell comes around the screen, crossover on Grimes. Grimes does a good job staying with him at least. He kicks it out to the 3-point shooter, and Karis LeVert knocks that down. So Karis LeVert is feeling it out there. I think that's like might be his second or third 3-point shot of the night. 51 points to 47. Knicks are up by 4. Here we go. Cleveland Cavaliers are on a little run. Brunson just crossed over, kicked it out to Grimes, contested for the 3-point shot. He just launches it. It looks good, but he's heavily contested. So here comes Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 3 is driving up the court there. I'm not sure who number 3 is there. He's dribbling around, gets all the way to the basket, being contested by Jericho Sims, but Jaron Allen is wide open for the dunk. So number 3 is Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert is causing all kind of havoc right now. 20-point a game score coming off the bench, playing minimal minutes there. So that's what they do. Knicks don't have that. We got IQ, but they have Karis and they got Rubio and they got Love coming off the bench. So the rich just gets richer, man. So Brunson just gets whacked again too on the screen. So here goes Knicks ball. Inbounds pass to Randle in the corner. Got a minute 26 seconds. Randle drives. They call travel. Sheesh. So 51 to 49. It looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to ride this run to the end of the half. Judging by the energy that I see right now, it looks like Cleveland might actually get the lead before the half is done. So here goes Garland. Garland's dribbling. Top of the key being guarded by RJ. Little crossover. Switch by Grimes there. So RJ is now guarding Donovan Mitchell there. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Donovan Mitchell setting up. Pulls up for 3. Misses that. Brunson in position to get the rebound. He looks up the court, almost through the outlet. Drives, gets all the way into the paint. Pump fake, kicks it out to Julius Randle wide open. Pump fakes, dribbling into the paint. It's annoying to see guys get all the way into the paint, almost into the restricted area, and then turns around and kicks it out. It's so annoying. So it is what it is. It's modern basketball, right? It's what you got to deal with. Shout out to Myth. My man Myth is here, man. Shout out to Mind Cushion. He says Obi should be in for Grimes. I agree with that. We got to match the size of these guys. But Tom Thibodeau's looking at defensively. Obi Toppin can't guard me. Obi Toppin can't guard me right now. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking for a defensive guy out there. So that's why he chooses Grimes over Obi. He just doesn't trust Obi. And then can you blame him? Can you blame him? Obi Toppin doesn't give Tom Thibodeau a chance to trust him. So Julius Randle right now is currently at the free throw line. He's shooting I think that was a one free throw there. I'm not sure. But it's 53 to 49 right now. We got a minute, 58 seconds right now. Garland's bringing the ball up the court. So Garland's being guarded by RJ, comes across, switch to Grimes again. He crosses over on Grimes so quick, gets all the way to the bucket, misses the layup. Wow, man. But he was so quick getting to the bucket. Here goes Brunson on the right-hand side. Fake a dribble handoff to RJ. Finally gets it over to Jericho. Jericho's in a mix and blender. Jericho does a good job protecting the basketball while he's out there. So that's something that Mitch doesn't really do a good job of. He goes, RJ all the way to the basket, gets blocked by Jared Allen. You want to talk about a good center? I really like Jared Allen. Jared Allen is way better than Mitchell Robinson. He's the guy that I wish we had, or I wish that Mitchell Robinson was as good as him. So much props to Jared Allen, former All-Star, so put some respect on his name. So we got Garland here, still being guarded by RJ, pulling up, look like driving right to RJ, just blows right past him. He gets fouled though, so they call a foul there. But RJ guarding Garland, RJ does not want to guard him. Garland is way too fast for RJ, so he's just blowing past him. And that's does something to your confidence. You can't guard a guy that fast. You shouldn't be guarding him. So I mean, it's not like RJ is such a great defender where he can stay in front of faster guys like this. So just let Brunson guard him. Shit, what is the big deal? So we got 4 seconds left here. Garland's at the free throw line getting some free throws. He's hit the first one. So it's 50 to 53. Knicks are still up by 3. Halftime report is coming. MSG is announcing their halftime report. Die Knicks will be doing their halftime as well. Ah, man. It takes so long for these refs to get the damn ball up, man. So they're doing their substitutions and stuff, trying to get that to get that going. I don't understand substitutions with 4 seconds left in the game here. I don't understand the strategy sometimes. So Garland pulls up, hits that free throw. So it's 53 to 51. We got a good ball game here. The Knicks lost the lead, but this is a good Cleveland Cavaliers team, man. So you got to tip your hat against them. 3 seconds here. Julius Randle tries to get a shot off here, wasn't able to get it. Too much dribbling. Getting Julius Randle the shot like that for him to create is not really a good idea. The creators should get it, and they should be looking to pass to Julius, excuse me, to get that open shot rather than let Julius get it. And now Julius is doing moves, and then he ends up trying to pass it to somebody else. The pass should be coming to Julius. This is something systematic that we need to change as a franchise, but it's never going to change as long as Tom Thibodeau's the coach. So anyway, we at halftime, man. 53 to 51. Knicks are up by 3. Good basketball game, man. So I really appreciate the Knicks right now bouncing back after losing 4 games, man. So we're definitely competing with this decent Cleveland Cavaliers team. Cleveland Cavaliers are ahead of us in the win column right now. Definitely top 5 team in the East. Let's take a look at what's going on here. I believe we're going to do game summary first. Yep, game summary. Take a look at the quarters. First quarter, the Knicks were up 34 to 27. Second quarter, Cleveland Cavaliers came back 24 to 19. So the Knicks only scored 19 points in the second quarter, man. 34 in the first. Knicks were pretty hot. 19 in the second quarter is troubling because if you come out in the third quarter, get 19 again, is that going to be something that we're going to be doing the rest of the game? Because 27 to 24 is more consistent. 34 and 19 is like hot and cold. So which Knicks team is going to show up for the rest of the second half here? So let's blow this up. One thing I want to say too about this, I do this every night, but look at all these words here. Does anybody ever read this shit? Somebody writes it, and they write a lot of it. So does anybody even read any of that stuff? It's very interesting. Just interested if anybody actually reads that. 'Cause I never do. Check out the game charts. Do the shot charts. I enjoyed the shot charts. This is Cleveland Cavaliers on the left-hand side here. A lot of shots at the rim, and that's due to their big size there. They're able to get to the bucket, getting rebounds. Sorry, getting rebounds, and their bigger guys are able to finish on the inside there. Not too many threes in the corner. Everything's at the top there, but they're shooting a lot of threes there. They've been missing them. So there's a lot of X's at the top of the key. I'm curious to see the field goal percentage. It's only 49%. So they're actually shooting the ball pretty well. Most of the shots are inside right at the rim. 3-point shots, if they start making those 3-point shots, we're going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this is basically what the Knicks want to happen out there. They're trying to protect the paint. The Knicks are not really doing the best job at that right now, but they're allowing them to shoot 3-point shots in this realm here, where we see all the X's. So far so good. Tom Thibodeau's defense is working. Let's see what the Knicks are doing on offense. They're shooting also 50%. So both teams are really shooting the ball really well. As you can see, the Knicks are much more balanced. Something's going on with the left hand side. The Knicks are not able to score on the left hand side of the court. You see a lot of X's there. But on the right hand side, there's plenty of greens. The Knicks are just red hot on the right hand side of the court. So Knicks are basically getting all the shots that they normally get: corner threes, top of the key threes, inside the paint stuff. So we're basically playing typical Knicks basketball right now. We put up 36 shots to 41. So they're getting more shots up than us. I believe that has something to do with the rebounding. So we'll get to that. Biggest lead for the Knicks was 13. Man, we were killing them at one point. And we allowed Cleveland to come back. So I mean, like I said, Cleveland is a good team. It's not like we're playing a lottery team where we allowed a bad team to come back against us. This team is good. So 13-point lead. That was pretty cool at the time. We always lose in the assist battle, 15-11. We're dead even in rebounding, which is interesting. They have big players on that side too, so they're definitely going to battle us for the rest of this game. 4 steals to 2, they're up. 3 blocks to 0, they're up on that as well. Turnovers, the Knicks have 7, which is a lot for us. They have 6. Like I said, 48 and 50 from the field for both of us, respectively. 3-point shots, we're shooting 60% right now. Cleveland Cavaliers are actually shooting decent at 35%. So go figure. Listen, were the Knicks just hot in that first quarter? Or were they just cold in the second quarter? That's the tail of the second half, man. So right now, Cleveland is beating us in points in the paint. Obviously, you can see all those shots on the rim in this game. Second chance points, the Knicks have been doing a good job on offensive boards. Without Mitchell Robinson, right? Mitchell Robinson is supposed to be the dominant offensive rebounder, but we don't seem to miss a beat on the offensive boards when he's not here. So I don't want to hear the bullshit, man. Fast break points, obviously taking advantage of the Knicks misses. Cleveland Cavaliers just running us down 9 points to 3. So that's the keys to the game right now. Cleveland Cavaliers are up on those two stats there. So usually I say whoever's up on those two stats are usually going to win the game. So hopefully I'm wrong again. Hopefully I'm wrong with this and the Knicks pull it out. Let's take a look at pause. Sheesh. So let's look at the box score. Look at the box score. They got Cleveland first, so let's check them out. Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm interested with the rebounding. So you see Jarrett Allen and Mobley there definitely dominating the boards. Mitchell Robinson contributing as well. It's going to be Donovan Mitchell's contributing as well for the rebounding. Off the bench, not really doing a good job off the bench, but the two top guys and the top shooting guard is definitely doing a good job with the rebounding. Donovan Mitchell's basically playing point guard. Darius Garland he has 0. No, he has 2 assists. So his job so far in the first half wasn't to pass the ball. Donovan Mitchell was the one really playing point guard for the most part in that first half there. Donovan Mitchell could turn it on at any time, man. The guy scored 70 points. It's gonna be 71 points in the game this year already. So you got to be afraid of somebody like him, man. He can turn it on at any time. Jarvis Garland had 12 in that first half. Jaron Allen was kicking our ass, man. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block. Mobley also played decent, attacking wise and playing team defense and that type of thing. Shout out to Isaac Okoro playing good defense on Brunson and whatnot. Like I said, as far as the other guys here, Caris LeVert is another guy to mention. He was red hot, 3 for 4, just doing what he wants to. When he played for Brooklyn, he kicked our ass. You got to remember that. When Caris LeVert played for Brooklyn, the dude was a beast. Him and D'Angelo Russell, they really held Brooklyn down out there. And I was actually a fan of that team before they broke it down to bring all the freaking superstars over there. Durant and Kyrie selling their souls for those guys, and they still couldn't win. It would have been nice to see Caris LeVert and D'Angelo Russell build over there with the coaching staff that they had. But anyway, keep scrolling. Let's take a look at the Knicks, man. RJ had a decent game, definitely good all around game, playing decent defense. Playing, finishing like a pro, getting into the paint anytime he wants to, causing havoc into the Cleveland Cavaliers defense. He scored 9 points. So a good overall game by RJ Barrett. I'm actually proud of RJ. For all the stuff that we've been saying about him, making him come off the bench, I still kind of want him to come off the bench, but he's just playing so much better basketball right now. He's never gonna be a go-to guy, but he's like Chris Stapps. Chris Stapps will get 20 points and don't get a play called for him. RJ's the same thing. RJ just through how he plays the game, he's gonna get his points. But you're not gonna give him the ball and tell him to win us the game. RJ just can't do that. Julius Randle is doing a lot, man. 22 points right now, 6 for 10, 5 for 7 for three, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing everything. The guy is playing like an all NBA forward. He's just playing like he needs to be an all star. But it is what it is, man. Jericho Sims is doing his best job that he can here. Not really impacting the game so much. But he does have 4 rebounds, no points right now. He does have a turnover. No other stats, not a shot attempt at all. But he's been doing a really good job at getting to loose balls, making that soccer, that's gonna be the hockey assist, moving the ball, being that type of player. So he's been like basically a glue player for us today. So they got him as a plus and minus 5. I thought he played good minutes, even though he didn't contribute scoring or any other stats outside of rebounding. I thought that he did a good job contributing today. Brunson is being locked up right now by Isaac Okoro, to tell you the truth. And plus the size of Cleveland is definitely hurting Jalen Brunson tonight. So he has 4 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and a turnover. Yeah, so that's basically it. So right now Brunson is being locked up due to the size, because Brunson's game is about him getting into the paint, moving and grooving. He hasn't been able to do that yet, man. 2 for 7 from the field, 28% from the field. Quentin Grimes is garbage, man. If Quentin Grimes doesn't have it going, he doesn't really help too much, man. So I mean, what he did do, driving and doing the same thing like Jericho, be doing the hockey assist, that type of thing. He's been contributing in that way, so he's not completely trash. But if somebody's your starting shooting guard, they need to contribute a little bit more than what Grime does on a consistent basis, man. Same thing with Miles McBride. He plays good defense. He had a couple good plays here in the first half here. He only played 5 minutes though. He can't be relied on offensively. I would like to see him play a little bit more. It would have been nice to get some of those Grimes minutes there. But it is what it is. Quickly is back to doing what Quickly does. 7 points in the first half, 2 assists, 1 rebound. If he finished with 14 points and 4 assists, that type of thing, he did his job. Hartenstein play a little bit better, plus or minus 7. Got 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, one steal. So he's active, just like Jericho, except that he's getting a little bit more stats than them. Listen, Obi Toppin right now is a 3-point shooter. He got a drive and got fouled. He got 2 rebounds, no other stats other than points. Do you trust him? He's 2 for 3 from the field. So from the outside looking in, people are gonna say that this guy, oh wow, 69 Mega's back. Shout out to 69 Mega. Fucking 69 Mega. If anybody out there, I see Jarrell here. Jarrell, can you get 69 Mega for me? I know you got you're the one of the what do you call moderators, man. So see if you can get rid of this motherfucker for me, man. Because I can't do it from this app. So shout out to 69 Mega trying to get you to click some porn here. It's all good. Yeah, man. So I mean, Obi Toppin, I don't trust him. I don't trust what he does. What he does, we don't really need. We need somebody. We need somebody else. If Obi Toppin, let's say, was on like a Memphis squad, where they play that style of basketball, where they're going to try to get alley oops and that type of thing, it probably would work. But at the same time, if you're going to trade Obi Toppin, say, to Memphis, then we need a good player back. Because we know if Obi Toppin goes to a team like that, he's going to be successful. Let's say like if Obi Toppin goes to Atlanta, Atlanta wants to play a small ball style of basketball. So Obi Toppin at power forward would say like Hunter, De'Aaron Hunter over there. Maybe that might work for them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if we're trading Atlanta Obi Toppin, then I want one of their players. I want Adrian Griffin. Give me Adrian Griffin, we'll give you Obi Toppin. That's fine for me. Because it has to be an equal value trade. We're just not giving guys up for no reason. So Adrian Griffin probably would be a better option for us, in the manner of which we need to play him. So it is what it is there. So anyway, that's just my halftime report. It's 51-53. Shout out to Lunar Year here. I guess Chinese New Year is coming up. They got the Chinese Dragons on the court here. So I'm not up on anything, man. All I do is work. All I do is work and come on here and do Knicks podcast, man. So it's 53-51. Still waiting for the halftime to be up. Yeah, man. Got it. Thank you, Mr. Jarrell, man. Shout out to Jarrell. Always coming through. One of the good guys. Definitely diehard brother. Diehard Giants. Giants are done for the year. But I got a feeling. That the Giants are gonna kick ass next year. I got a feeling. Because I mean we've seen it so many times. Giants make that little run. They make some moves or whatever. Next thing you know, we're gonna be doing something special. That happened in the '80s twice. It happened in the early 2000s twice. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully in the 2020s, that we can make it happen again. That would be dope. We got definitely got the right coach for it. The quarterback definitely made up for it as well. So we'll see what happens, man. We definitely have a work cut out for us to fill out those holes for the Giants. But I think we're very close. We're very close. You know, yeah, man. So definitely Knicks are up 53-51. So let's get into my keys. My keys of the game. How do the Knicks pull out this game? Brunson's not going to be able to get into the paint. So Brunson's going to have to do his best job being a distributor, being a decoy. You know what I'm saying? They need to get RJ on the ball, go into the paint. Definitely got to set him better screens to get him more open so he won't be attacked by their front court. They gets a lot of blocks and stuff like that. As far as Julius, same thing with Julius. Julius got to do his thing on the perimeter to get those big guys out to help guys like Grimes and help guys like Obi get those cuts to the basket. So basically, like that, we have to attack Cleveland in that manner. Defensively, we still got to get after it with these guys. When it comes down to it, they're really going to go with Garland driving to the basket, trying to get kickouts. They're really going to go with Donovan Mitchell taking over the game offensively. So the issue with that is that we just need to stay down on guys. Making RJ guard Garland exclusively is not a good idea to me. If you got Deuce McBride out there, why not just throw Deuce McBride on Garland or something like that? But I'm not the coach, man. This fucking guy, Tom Thibodeau, is so damn annoying. But it is what it is. I'm not the NBA coach, man. He's the coach, and we just got to just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, so shout out to everybody checking out here. So I mean, shout out to 69 Mega though, man. My man 69 Mega, he said, "Do you want to find love?" He's just trying to help you out a little bit here. You're just trying to just asking if you want to find love. So am I wrong to sick I am Jarrell on him? Who needs love out there? We got Valentine's Day coming up right now. What day is it? The 24th. So Valentine's Day is literally in like 3 weeks, right? I'm not good at math, but it's like 3 weeks. That's like right after the trade deadline. You know what I'm saying? So got to get your Valentine's Day cards and stuff like that. If the Knicks make a trade, you know what I'm saying? We might need to to make some Valentines for our new players and stuff like that. I doubt we get anybody, but I can't really show it to you guys now because whatever. But my man Jalen Brunson looks like my dad. He literally looks like my dad. Or he can literally be my uncle or my older brother or something like that. It definitely looks Puerto Rican. So anyway, we're starting the second half, man. All I do is talk, man. Shit, I do a lot of fucking talking on this damn podcast, man. But here we go. Cleveland Cavaliers comes out there, gets their shot up, misses it. 11:45, and they already had their first shot up there. Grimes just does a step back 3-point shot, just not a good shot. Grimes is gonna be good one day, maybe, but he's not there yet. He did score 33 once or twice. He did score a couple 20-something point games, but in between, he just been a guy that just showing you that he's just a bench guy, just a rotational bench guy. Somebody hit a corner three. Knicks constantly leaving guys open for three. While Randall just pulls up for three, he misses that. Jericho Sims does a good job slapping it back, but it goes right to the Cleveland's hands there. So Cleveland's trying to take advantage of the fast break. Mobley coming in there about the dotted line there, gets a right-handed shot, and he scores there. So Cleveland Cavalier comes in here shooting, taking good shots, and they're up 53 to 56 right now. Here goes RJ coming around the screen. Double team, man. Look for the open man. They swing it, give it to Julius. Julius almost lost it, for Christ's sake. He's being guarded by Jared Allen. Goes right into the double team, right into a triple team, right into a triple team. Finally gets it to Brunson. Brunson sidesteps. He travels, and he puts a shot up. So he did call travel. So he took an extra step there. So I mean, the Cleveland Cavaliers is going to give us problems today as far as our length is concerned, as far as their length is concerned. So that freaking sucks, man. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to do it today, man. But I got my Instagram ready, so I'm gonna be looking at chicks at in the fourth quarter. It seems. Yeah, man. So I might have I might have a guest today. I did send him the link, and I don't see any notifications popping up that he's looking to come in or not. Well, matter of fact, let me check now. Do I see the notifications? I got some notifications, not from him though. But we'll see what happens. If he's listening there and he's afraid to come on, it's okay. Don't be afraid, baby. Shout out to Aaron Hall. That's the Don't be afraid. Listen to those lyrics, man. He should have been canceled years ago because of those lyrics. Aaron Hall, don't be afraid. Listen to the lyrics and listen to the song and tell me if you're not disturbed. So that's my research, my homework for you guys. You can do that at your leisure. He goes, Garland just flies right to the basket there, dumps it off to Mobley, and he just lays it in there. Jericho Sims is playing really good defense, man, but he's just like a step slow, or he makes a good defensive play where he hits the ball. He actually hit the ball just now, but Mobley still was able to score. Sheesh. So they called it off there because I don't see the points on the boards though. So it's still 56-53, 9 minutes and 38 seconds on my clock. Brunson there being guarded by two guys, man. Swing the ball. Here goes Julius again. They're playing like a light zone here. So wow, Grimes beat the zone, but decided to hand it off to Grimes, but he should have just got the shot at the rim. And then here we go. Cleveland, like every other team in the NBA, takes advantage of all the Knicks' mistakes. So Grimes is afraid to shoot. So all those people that say, "Oh, why are we gonna get Zach Levine for?" What I'm saying. That's the reason. Why do we need to get say like somebody like Buddy Hield? Because look at Grimes. Buddy Hield would have scored that. But instead Grimes makes the turnover, and then Cleveland Cavaliers comes out and gets another bucket. So we're 58-53. Timeout's been called. 9 minutes and 21 seconds in this game right now. So listen, it is what it is. We need to get better. We need to get better. Have these conversations with certain teams out there and see what we're willing to do. You know what I'm saying? Getting a Buddy Hield doesn't seem so sexy, but getting him will help us this year. And he's still a good player. He's still a good player. Could he be flipped again to get another player? Yeah. What does does Indiana want to help us? So I'm thinking Indiana might want to help us if they make the decision that they want to start building around the young guys. If they decide that, there's quite a few players on the Indiana team that I want to pluck off that roster. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's very hard to think that a rival like that in the East would make a trade for the Knicks to make the Knicks better. But like I said, the Knicks will have to give them draft capital and have to give them young players in order for them to make that work. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I mean, the team like that, they already got Mathurin. They got a guy named Duarte over there. So if they want to build around those guys, getting Obi there would definitely help them out. Even getting an IQ, I would hate to trade IQ and stuff like that. But if we can get a Buddy Hield and say like a their center over there, or whatever, whatever else, TJ McCollum, of any of those guys to get over here to help us out, it would be a lot. It would just make the Knicks better. And it would make us better too, because us fans here, we keep talking about the same players and getting frustrated about Julius Randle don't pass the ball. Oh, we need to trade Julius Randle. No, we don't need to trade Julius Randle. We need to trade some of those other guys to help Julius Randle so we can get better. So shout out to Myth there. I'm trying to keep this comment up there. They said Knicks need to get a lot better. Yeah, we just need to get better. We don't need to regress. We don't need to sell. Teams like Indiana need to sell, because what are they trying to win right now? It's not beneficial to them. They just got a big time draft pick in Mathurin. They really need to figure out what's going on with Duarte. You know what I'm saying? So and also they got the guy what's his name, Jalen Smith, the power forward. That's another guy that they need to start focusing on also. They really shouldn't be trying to win right now. They should be trying to build the young core up. So like I said, if they was to add an Obi Toppin over there, maybe that might be something they want to do. Make Jalen Smith the center, and or because they got that dude Goga over there too, whatever his name is, Goba or Goga. They got quite a few young guys over there that they can build around rather than holding on to those salary players. But is it who am I? You know what I'm saying? He goes on Julius Randle gets the ball in the corner there, drives into a triple quadruple team, kicks it out to RJ. RJ pulls up for three, misses that. Here comes Cleveland, going to take advantage of the Knicks miss there. Fast break there. Garland just catch and shoot in the corner, misses that. Top of the key should be Knicks ball. Yep, Knicks ball. 58-53. I'm starting to sweat. I might have to start taking some things off. Let's start with turning the hat backwards to get some ventilation going on here. The hoodie might have to come off next. We'll see what happens. Starting to sweat. There's a lot of heat coming off the screen right now and the lights that I got on going on here. Brunson gets all the way to the paint. Can't do anything, man. It's dribbling around. Foul Grimes on a nice drive there. Interior pass to Jericho Sims for the dunk. So that was an exciting play there. So that's what Grimes does, man. Nice first step to get all the way to the bucket. He's never going to be looking to score. That he gets the interior pass to Jericho, which is the right pass, and he finishes it nicely. So that was some good NBA action there for the Knicks. Garland doing his point guard duties there. Kick it out to Donovan Mitchell. So we got 4 seconds left. Donovan Mitchell's doing his thing. Gets Oli to where he needs to go. Draws the attention. Isaac Okoro gets a wide open 3-point shot. He misses that. Julius gets it on the left-hand side, does his moves there. He's going one-on-one against Donovan Mitchell, kicks it out to Grimes, over to Brunson. He finally gets a shot up. He knocks down the three. So that's a good sign for Brunson. Knicks tie the game 58-58. So Cleveland is having a hard time scoring the ball as well. So let me get this camera over here so I can lean on the table a little bit. Yeah, so Cleveland Cavaliers is having a hard time running their offense as well. They're able to get into the paint there. Jared Allen, definitely a 3-second violation. So they should have called 3 seconds. It's literally 3 seconds. Tom Thibodeau is screaming at them. 3 seconds. He made his move, stopped dribbling, and was standing there for a couple seconds. They didn't call 3 seconds. And then he turns around and hits his hook shot, which Mitchell Robinson can't do. Here goes RJ doing his thing. RJ, good move there, able to get all the way to the basket for a dunk. Did they call what did they call on I guess they called, what did they call? Did they call? I don't even know what they call. Illegal screen on Jericho Sims? I don't know, man. It's unbelievable. I know Tom Thibodeau's pissed right now. 60-58. It could be a lot worse right now. But he goes Donovan Mitchell, gets it over to Mobley. Mobley kicks it out to 35, Mr. Okoro. Donovan Mitchell gets it back after he got his cardio run around the court, and he knocks down the curl jump shot. So that's a 3-point shot there, 63-58. Third quarter of death, man, is basically repeated the second quarter, if you want to be technical. Grimes dribbling, thread the kneel a pass to RJ on the perimeter. Come on, man. So now RJ stuck here being guarded by Mobley. He can't create his own shot. He drives, loses the ball. Double team, triple team now, turns around, spins, misses that. Jericho by himself in the paint there while everybody else is already back on defense. Ridiculous. He goes Donovan Mitchell, dribbling, crossover. Nothing really Grimes could do, but Donovan Mitchell misses that. Julius bringing the ball up the court there. He goes right into a triple team. Crazy, man. Triple team, quadruple team. Can't find anybody. Brunson's open. Short 3-point shot there. So here comes Okoro. Fast break there. Able to fit. Wow, Donovan Mitchell's athletic, man. That dunk didn't count. But Isaac Okoro missed it. He got fouled by Brunson. They're probably going to review that. But Donovan Mitchell catches the freaking alley-oop and freaking tomahawks it. So they're showing the replay right now. Isaac Okoro, they're probably going to review that. Donovan Mitchell catches off the rim and hooks it, man. Lord have mercy. His athleticism is off the charts. You would never know that dude is like only 6 foot or 6'1", the way that he jumps in the air like that. You never think that he's that small. Ooh. Incredible player, man. So here goes Isaac Okoro at the free throw line there. I believe he misses the first one. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention there. Isaac Okoro is a good-looking dude. In shape, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nice little hairline. Look like it might be receding. Got the brace thing going on. He misses that free throw. Here goes Brunson. Brunson's dribbling the ball up the court. There, crossover. Isaac Okoro is basically locking his ass down, though. I'll tell you that. Right now, he's being double-teamed there, trying to get the ball to Jericho. Julius gets it. He should have gave it to RJ. So Julius would rather just dribble around into quadruple teams. He does find Grimes, and Grimes finally knocks down a wide-open 3-point shot. Good NBA action going on right now, man. 61-64, and my ass is hurting me. Sheesh. My booty is hurting. Got to adjust myself here. Donovan Mitchell, top of the key, being guarded by RJ. Kicks it out to Isaac Okoro's being standing by himself. He passes up the shot to give it to Donovan. Donovan knocks it down. Wow, man. So 67 to 61 right now. Back and forth. The Knicks are still in this game. It's only a two possession game right now for the Knicks. Brunson being guarded by three players into four players. Got the ball swiped. They call the foul. Knicks need to do a better job of identifying double teams. We just do a horrible job of figuring out who's gonna double team us. We keep going into double teams and then turns to triple team and quadruple team. Knicks cannot find an open man, so that's our issue right now. Cleveland Cavaliers are doing a great job taking advantage of our mistakes. So they're doing a good job with that. They have guys like Love, they have guys like Rubio and Cedi Osman and these guys off the bench that are not really contributing like that yet. So RJ right now, a hard bucket there, posting up, was not able to get that shot off of Donovan Mitchell. So Donovan Mitchell's not afraid. Here he is, Donovan Mitchell, full head of steam, comes up there, almost pulls up for three, gets it to Garland. Wow, Garland was like a blur there. Gets all the way to the basket, and Jarrett Allen cleans that up. Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout. Julius Randle is pissed. I don't know why. But Donovan Mitchell is pissed. He needs some help. He needs some help. I don't care about the body language. Knicks need help. Shout out to Myth, man. He's been saying it for like this bad comment's been up there for a minute. Knicks need to get a lot better, man. Knicks need help. Shout out to Kareem, man. He said, damn, just got home. We down now? What the fuck? Yeah, listen, you already know, man. Same thing that happened last time against Toronto. It just that team is just they just gives us fits. They're taller than us. They match us athletically. Brunson can't get loose. Julius Randle's getting frustrated right now. RJ can't score right now. So the Knicks are in trouble. Knicks are definitely in big time trouble. Yeah, so it is what it is, man. So I'm just preparing my Instagram here. So in the fourth quarter, I'm gonna be looking at the Explore here and checking out the beautiful ladies here on Instagram. So I don't follow any of these ladies on my Die Hard Knicks page. So I have another page for that. You know what I'm saying? I just collected them like Pokemon on my side. Quite a few of them. I'm looking at them now. Sheesh. Let me scroll back up there. We might have to go to that at some point in this podcast. Yeah, man. Salute to Kareem. I am Jarrell. My butt is hurting me, man. So I got this pad here that I use. It was working, but the chair itself is really bad. So I need to upgrade the chair. And not for nothing, I might need to get me a freaking colonoscopy or something like that. Freaking get the finger up my ass to see what the hell's going on in there. That shit is freaking hurting me right now. I actually got to take a piss, guys. You know what I'm saying? Would you be upset if I leave you guys for a few seconds while I go take a piss? Ay, ay, ay. So we got a Knicks couple here on the court here. So I guess they're saying I guess he proposed at Clyde's wine time. That's nice. Yeah, man. Oh, they got married. I never seen the full commercial. So they got married and they actually used Knicks stuff. So that's excellent. That's amazing. They got custom jerseys and stuff like that. That is dope. So I mean, me and my wife, we when we were dating, that was during the Linsanity era. The Linsanity era. Me and my wife were dating and stuff. So we definitely bonded during that period, watching Knicks games. And she was really into it. But I'm banned from watching Knicks games. The way I used to, because the way that I carry on. So me doing the podcast actually calms me down. Because if I'm not doing the podcast and I'm here by myself, I'm yelling and screaming. I'm going crazy, like I'm nuts. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm in a bar, I'm typically drinking too much and stuff like that. So, this podcast, not for nothing, is definitely saving my life, man. Getting me much more healthier and just being more productive and doing something that I love to do without physically hurting myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Said take a break. Yeah, I gotta take a piss, man. 4 minutes left in this third quarter. 69 to 61. I think I'll take a break entering the fourth quarter. I'll come out there, I'll take a piss real quick. You know what I'm saying? Got Jaron Allen. Not for nothing. Knicks are competing. They're playing good defense. Julius Randle, for no reason, is slapping at Kevin Love. For what? Why are you slapping at Kevin Love? Why are you looking at the replay to see if you really hit him or not? Like, Kevin Love is no threat to move around. He's a spot up shooter at this point. You know what I'm saying? So there's no use of swiping at Kevin Love. That's just frustration by Tom Thibodeau. I mean, by Julius Randle at that point. Got a little baby spider there, so I don't want nothing crawling up my ass while I sleep. But they say, sometimes the baby spiders are good to keep because they're eating the other bugs, right? So should I kill the spider or leave him there? Wish they had poles in there. I put the pole there to see if you guys want me to kill that spider. It's a little baby spider, not really a big one. But I don't want nothing crawling up my ass while I'm sleeping. Brunson finally gets to the basket there, but being heavily guarded by Jared Allen. Julius Randle still can't score, man. They got some tall guys out there, man. Julius Randle was able to get that score, no foul though. I mean, but it was definitely 3 seconds though. They don't call 3 seconds anymore in the NBA. These guys stay in the paint, you know, it's unbelievable. Yo, shout out to Rick Barry, man. Rick Barry made some comments about the way the game is played now, and like he basically was like, if they played by the rule book, the game would be so much better. As Knicks finally take advantage of the fast break just now. Grimes was able to capitalize on a mistake by Cleveland. We finally did it back to them. We finally did it back to a team and took advantage of their mistake and got a fast break dunk there. I'd super kill that spider. So I mean, the spider's still up there. Like I said, the spider, like I barely recognize him. He's like a little tiny, little not little speck of a spider. But maybe he's gonna kill the dust mites or something like that. So or maybe he could be like a relative that just wants to say hi. You believe in that? Sometimes they say like if a ladybug lies on you, don't kill it or something like that because it could be like a relative. So Brunson is still attacking these trees, man. The guy is fearless. Two drives in the basket there. The first one didn't result in a score. It resulted in the Julius Randle bucket, but then Brunson was able to get all the way to the basket just now with a left-handed layup, man. Fully extended, man. Really, really extending himself there. Karis LeVert drives there, drops it off to Jared Allen. He tried to dunk it, and freaking Jericho Sims blocks it. IQ full length of the court there, not even trying to score. He's too busy trying to get the foul. Oh my God, IQ. IQ was just trying to get the foul instead of trying to finish the play. Ay, ay, ay. As good as IQ can be, man, he is like that's one thing that I wish I could have a conversation with him. I wish I could have a personal conversation with IQ to let him know that he needs to play to win. Stop like hoping that the referees will give that foul to you. They're not going to give the foul if you're not trying to score. If you're not trying to score, they're not giving you the foul. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking like you're just trying to be a trying to look for a call. Look at Julius, man. All this time in the paint. Well, I guess they counted. Look at that. All that stuff fighting. That's 3 seconds. All that is 3 seconds. I know it resulted in a bucket by the Knicks, but still, man, you got to call the game the way that it is. That's 3 seconds. All that fighting in the paint there. It's 3 seconds. Man, these young ladies are beautiful over here, man. Listen, I am a guy. I'm just not being misogynist, man. I love women. My wife is beautiful. My wife has a great body too. But I could appreciate a beautiful woman, man. I'm heterosexual. You know what I'm saying? I'm heterosexual. Is it against the law to like a woman? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we are not athletic. Our problems can be fixed so easily. I just don't know. I don't know what's taking so long. I know we have time before the trade deadline, but if you don't make my thing is I hate the trade deadline sometimes because it goes down to the wire and we're waiting for the last a moment to see if something's gonna happen. If you're gonna make a deal, just do it. Why do we have to wait to the wire and then we start hearing, oh, the Knicks had a trade in place for this XYZ, XYZ, but in the last minute we didn't do it. Who wants to hear that shit every fucking year? Tired of it, man. Tired of it. So let me straighten up here. My fucking ass is literally hurting me, man. 135. 135 in this game in the third quarter. Cleveland is still up 73-71. Not much action is happening. Right now it's kind of like a low scoring game at the moment. They might get to 75, they might get to 80, before the quarter's over. So by this NBA standards, man, there'll be a fairly low scoring game. So IQ is playing last shot right now. He just goes around the screen, gives it to Grimes, and Grimes knocks down the three. So as long as Grimes is hitting that 3-point shot consistently, then we're fine. You know what I'm saying? I would love to upgrade him, man. I would love to get somebody better than him on the floor there. We talked about Gary Trent, but I don't think Toronto's going to trade him to us. It would require a lot too, because Gary Trent's been averaging 18 points like the last 3 years or so. Here goes Donovan Mitchell, side steps, man. All that traveling. What did they call? Did they call a foul on the floor, man? He was spinning around in the paint. They didn't call traveling. Come on, man. Yeah, so these Knicks, if anything, these guys do still play hard for each other. So that's one thing too. If we start making trades, man, we definitely got to get guys in there that's going to fit the same mindset. That we won't lose some of that fight out there. Donovan Mitchell versus Grimes there for the jump ball. They call it a jump ball of all things. Grimes actually won that tip. Side step for Karis LeVert, rainbow 3-point shot. It was a shot clock violation. Wow. So here we go. NBA action. Knicks are actually up by 1 right now. This is a really good game. This is a really good game. I really love Julius Randle's hair, man. The round out with the nappy locks there. Not really official locks, but they're like nappy locks. They look good. Very good looking hairstyle for him. Julius Randle step back, sidestepping 3-point shot, not really a step back. 73-73. Good basketball action right now, man. Donovan Mitchell, left hand side, being guarded by Grimes. There takes the screen. Hartenstein's right into the baseline, cuts him off there. Kicks it out to Karis. Karis gets all the way to the bucket there. Cleveland Cavaliers doing a good job moving the basketball. Mobley on the inside, good spin. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Karis LeVert gets the rebound. Man, the Knicks are a step slow all the way there, but Julius Randle gets caught playing extremely hard. He's going to get caught with the foul there. 77-73. It's amazing that the Knicks are up right now. You know what? This was a tough third quarter. The Knicks were down, looking like we were going to get blown out, and then we ended up fighting back to be up by four. What is this? To be up by 4 here in the third quarter is incredible. 20 seconds left. Cleveland Cavaliers are looking for the last shot. No. Well, they got 10 seconds. It's like 6-second differential on the shot clock. 7 seconds. Donovan Mitchell looking, gets it to Mobley there. Mobley comes in there. Just his length was able to get that little hook shot over Julius Randle there. So there's 9 seconds left in the game. IQ is letting it roll up. IQ is walking. Running fast. Too much dribbling. Gets it to Julius. Julius pulls up, man, by the logo, but he knocks down the 3. Wow, man. So here goes Cleveland Cavaliers with 1.7 seconds left to get a shot off. They don't do a good job of doing that. Wow, man. So who would have thought the Knicks would be up by 5 at this point in the game right now? So, I mean, the Garden crowd, Julius Randle trying to get the crowd to cheer. Crowd is up, screaming and shouting. Looks good, man. Good game here. Good game here. You asked for your team to compete. Knicks are showing up tonight against a really good Cleveland team. Like I said, it looked like we were going to get blown out in this third quarter, but here we are. Knicks are up by 5. So really quick, I want to see what's going on with May the 4th. So May the 4th said, "What did I tell you? We function like a real basketball team without Mitch or Quickly." Yeah, you're right. We do a good job of functioning without RJ too. We proved that. So like I'm trying to say, it's really the Knicks ability to instill their will on the other team. That's really it. If we play our style of basketball, we can beat anybody, and it doesn't even matter who's on the court. We still need RJ. We still need at least 2 of those guys. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to compete. But we're able to do it every single night. We're missing Mitch, and we're still able to compete against a really good team. So Mitch is not needed. But what I'm saying, Mitch is needed, but him not being here, you don't even notice that like, damn, if we had Mitch, things would be different. No, it wouldn't be. It would still be the same type of thing here. The style of play that we play is okay. That's not the problem. The problem is our depth. We need a couple more guys to help our group out. That's really really it. This 2 nights in a row is no coincidence. Yeah, I get you, man. Mitch and Quickly are the problem. You know, like I said, it's not really them per se. But I'm with you. We're saying the same thing. But we don't necessarily need these guys to come back or whatever. But we do need them. We don't need them, but we do need them. The issue is, like I said, we need that extra rotational player. Like we need to upgrade on Deuce. Probably Hartenstein might have to get out of here. And then we need to upgrade on Obi. We need to upgrade on Deuce, Obi, and Hartenstein, and I think we'll be fine. So Mega's back. Mega's back. Mega wants to be famous, man. So he's doing his little thing here. So so guys, please don't click any links that you see in the chat. There's definitely gonna fuck your system up if you click any of these links, man. So Mega 69 is constantly in here. So please don't click any of these links, especially in the comments or anything like that. Me too. I'm not gonna post links or anything in the chat. I'm not gonna ask you guys for money or anything like that too. I just need to put that out there because People get caught out there all the time, clicking links and stuff by accident. So please be careful in the chat and whatever when these guys come in here to spam and stuff like that. So just be careful. I would want Kazuma. I keep saying Kazuma. Kyle Kuzma. Well, Kuzma and Avija. We have expirings and picks immediately. But the Wizards are looking like Kuzma and Avija are guys that are going to be building blocks. So I think the trading with the Wizards is done right now. Kuzma is going to be their starting power forward going forward, and I think Avija might eventually be their small forward. Going forward. 'Cause he's actually been playing really well for them, especially lately. Obi Toppin is literally, what's his name? Steve Novak, because he's not doing anything else but shooting those threes. Ay, yeah, yeah. So shout out to Novak. I know you guys seen this picture a lot, man. This is me running the Urban Athlon, rocking the Steve Novak shirt, doing the discount double check pose there. I actually look like Obi. Obi with a receding hairline. So did Obi hit another three? So Obi comes in there, he's becoming instant offense right now. Uh Garland's been able to get to the bucket at will, man. He's just a blur out there. Hartenstein securing the rebound. So Obi Toppin is definitely shooting right now. He goes RJ. RJ woo with a nice little layup there, but look at Hartenstein with off the rebound against the dunk there. Did they call a foul? Did they call an offensive foul? Come on, man. This fucking NBA is soft as fuck, man. So RJ comes in with a nice little underhanded layup there. And then Hartenstein, what did they call? They called an offensive foul for Hartenstein over the back. Oh, come on. That is soft. Soft ass freaking NBA that we're in right now. McAdoo, don't disrespect McAdoo, man. McAdoo is one of the greatest power forwards to ever play the game. So don't disrespect McAdoo just to say he's shooting like McAdoo. Find another player, man. McAdoo was one of the greatest power forwards to ever play the game. You got to give him his props. Also a former Knick too. But Obi Toppin is not on McAdoo's level, man. So you got to be careful with the comparisons. But let's because Novak I think is spot on. Novak for Obi Toppin is spot on right now because Obi Toppin is not doing anything but shooting threes at the moment. Here he is finishing on the fast break, but Novak used to do that too. So right now Obi Toppin is literally Novak, an athletic Novak. But I used to say Shawn Marion, but that's disrespect to Shawn Marion too, because Obi Toppin is not Shawn Marion. So it's hard to compare. So Garland, man, I was trying to get the player that Garland remind me of. I can see the guy's face. So let me see here. So I'm gonna look it up. It's an Atlanta Hawks player. So I don't know if you got. I'm not looking at the chat right now. So if anybody in the chat can figure out who I'm talking about, it's a point guard that used to play for Atlanta. That was there when now I can't even think of the coach name. Lord have mercy. So this is what happens when you get old, guys. You start to forget things and shit. So I'm looking at 2008, 2009, Woodson. It was during the Woodson era. So I'm looking at the point guard that was with Woodson in Atlanta. If you guys can get the name first, let me know. So it's not Speedy Claxton. It's not Mike Bivy. So I guess he was off the team during this time. So I might have to either move forward or backwards. Let's see what's going on here. I just want to get this name out here because it's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna look up the 06-07 Atlanta Hawks, still being coached by Mike Woodson. So still not there. So I'm trying to figure out when the hell did he play for Atlanta? I thought he played for Atlanta a little earlier than that. Let's look at 2012 Atlanta Hawks, see what happens there. That's Larry Drew. Larry Drew was the coach at that time. So it definitely wasn't a Larry Drew era. But there he goes there. Jeff Teague, guys. That's what I'm trying to get. Garland reminds me of Jeff Teague. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody needs to know what Jeff Teague looks like, there he goes right there. So he definitely reminds me of Jeff Teague, Garland. Jeff Teague did make the All-Star game in 1 year. So Jeff Teague put up stats like 16, 15 points per game for a lot of years straight. 7 assists, almost 1.5 steals every single year. Good shooting percentage all around. So that's very similar to what Garland is doing. Garland is actually giving you 20 points per game though. So it just reminds me of him. Definitely Jeff Teague. Jason Terry is another one too. Jason Terry definitely somebody that reminds me. He also played for Atlanta. Knicks are up, man, 87 to 78. Yeah, man. So shout out to Generation JL. He was supposed to pop up today. So we're in the fourth quarter now, 9 minutes and 56 seconds. He did not pop up. I sent him the link on his phone there, but I'm waiting, looking to see if he hit me up. So I do have some text messages here. So let me see if nope, somebody else is hitting me up. So he did not hit me up, but I did send him the link. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we'll see Generation JL soon. He'll get a chance to do some promotion and actually talk some Knicks. He's a good big time Knicks fan. So Obi Toppin inbounds past the IQ after a score by Mobley. Let's get into some play by play, man. We 8 minutes and 40 seconds, but I still got to piss. I still didn't get up and go because I can't stop talking. Uh Score is correct. So I'm behind now in the game. I don't know how that happens. So the Knicks up 91 to 80, man. We're up by 11. It's unbelievable. He goes guarding on the left-hand side, being guarded by IQ, comes around the screen there, dribbling, gets all the way to the paint, and he knows how to draw the foul. He gets in there and he attempts the shot and gets the foul. That's something that IQ does not do. My booty is killing me. Sheesh. He goes IQ's drive to the basket there. This is the play that I missed. Good job of keeping the ball out of Jared Allen's hand there, but able to get that nice little floater. That floater, I feel like he practices it as more of a feel than him shooting a good shot. But IQ, for all the stuff that I say about IQ, that he's erratic and stuff like that, he's still a good player, man. He does something that we need. He does stuff that help us win. And like I said, the erratic stuff between IQ, between Brunson, between Julius and RJ, all those guys playing style actually fit each other. So here goes Obi Toppin. He hurt his hand, man. So what does that mean? That means that we won't be able to trade him because he hurt his hand? Man, if he can get another scrappy guy to do what Obi Toppin's doing, shooting that 3-point shot in the corner, then that would be incredible. I really think that Covington do would be dope. If we can steal Covington from the Clippers, man, he would definitely fit in that role that Obi Toppin has there because at least Covington is physical, and he could play that physical style of basketball, erratic steals and that type of thing to help out the defense. That's a player that would be excellent for us. You know what I'm saying? If I would love to get him for Obi Toppin. Of course, what's his name? Crowder too. Crowder would definitely fill in that role. He could hit three, dirty player. You know what I'm saying? Obi Top is not a dirty player. Obi Top is not strong. Jay Crowder is strong. Dirty Crowder. Dirty Crowder. That's what he is there. Unbelievable. Uh, Garland there being guarded by IQ. Switch for Deuce. So Deuce is guarding Garland as he should. Wow, man, he might have got a hand on that high arcing shot by thing there. So I don't understand what Hartenstein was doing there. He tried to get Deuce a wide open layup there, but I think Deuce wasn't playing. I wasn't paying attention. So I mean, Tom Thibodeau didn't like that. Just for any young kids that are watching, you shouldn't be watching because this is not a kids show. But if you're watching this, man, please watch your face, man. If you keep making that face, it's gonna stay like that. You know what I'm saying? When your grandmother said that when you were a kid, or maybe your mom said that when you're a kid, you keep making your face like that, it's gonna stay like that. Look at Tom Thibodeau. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is look at Tom Thibodeau and see exactly what the hell I'm talking about. You don't want the Tom Thibodeau face, man. So please, be conscious of your lines and stuff like that. Maybe that's why I have a quote unquote baby face. People say that I have a young looking face because I try not to scrunch up my face so much. Everything is always smooth. I try to keep it like that because I don't want my face to stay that way. My grandmother traumatized me. Shout out to Geraldine. Geraldine popped up in here. Just got home from bowling. Okay, cool, man. Hope you had a good time. Put some ice on those forearms. Sometimes that happens when you bowl. Wow, man. Wow. So that I think that was who was that? Donovan? I believe that was Donovan Mitchell there. Just stepped into a 3-point shot. That guy is so strong, man. Unbelievable. So shout out to Geraldine, man. Definitely good to see you there. So Mighty Finesse. Mighty Finesse is the resident troll here in for Die Hard Knicks podcast, man. So I appreciate you here, man. I had to scold you last time, man. I don't want to have to keep doing that. But he said Geraldine went bowling again. Bowling is boring. Come on, Debbie Downer. What's the matter with you, man? Bowling could be fun. Bowling is like a family thing. It's like a really like a group sport. You can have fun like that. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't just get up and go bowling. But let's say if people say, "Hey, you want to go bowling?" Fuck it, let's go. Let's go bowling. It's not something that I would do often. You know what I'm saying? But bowling is fun. Bowling is expensive. It could be expensive. But let's say there's a bowling alley. I forgot where it is. I think there's those bowl mores in the city. Those bowl mores are fun. I don't know where you live at Almighty Finesse. Where do you live at Almighty Finesse? It said bowling is not a sport. It is a sport, man. You know what I'm saying? It is a sport. There's an art to it. And it's competitive. So anything competitive like that is a sport. So anyway, I don't know if you live in the city, but the Bowmores and stuff like that. I think there's one on 42nd Street. There's one in the 42nd Street area. I think in like the theater district. I think there's one in the theater district. I've been there before. It's actually a really good bowling alley, man. They have really good food there. The bowling alleys are nice and spacious and stuff like that. Good ambiance. It's a new place. It looks like a theater. Then they have a video game spot, so it's almost like a freaking like say like what is that Dave and Buster's. It's almost like Dave and Buster's with bowling. So like it could be a lot of fun. It could be a lot of fun. So I mean, listen, you live in Brooklyn, man. So you already know there's like plenty of places that you can go like that. But the Bowlmores in the city are really nice. Shout out to Brooklyn. There's a bowling alley, I believe that's Rockaway Boulevard in Brooklyn, right? Is right next to the White Castle. There's a White Castle over there. Rockaway Boulevard on the A train. That's the stop. It's a little bit further down there, but it's right next to the White Castle over there in Brooklyn. There's a bowling alley there. We used to go there when we were kids. It still looks the same on the outside. They're trying to fix the inside up to compete with the Baltimore people, but it's still ghetto. It could be so much better, but it's still ghetto up in there. Hey man, so get out there and have some fun, man. You know? You said I'll just go for the food. Man, you gotta have some fun, man. You gotta get out there and have some fun. Just being a troll and being a dick, calling people clowns and shit like that in the chat is not the only thing you could do for fun, man. So now I'm trolling you. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm trolling you. Yeah, man. So you see bowls every Tuesday. That's another thing too. Usually older people get into the bowling leagues and stuff like that. Not a diss to Geraldine because I'm getting close to that where I'm gonna be looking for that. But just to have that competition, because you can't get out there and play basketball and play soccer and football like you used to, all that stuff, go double dutching and all that shit, like you used to. So you gotta find something else to keep that competitive spirit going, man. Definitely works on your shoulders and your forearms. Absolutely, Joe Curry. So here we go. The Knicks make a little turnover, and then the Cleveland Cavaliers go on their little run. So a couple things with the Knicks. RJ needs to stop doing the Julius Randle spin move towards the defense. Julius Randle needs to stop doing double crossovers because it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? What else do we do wrong out there? We do a lot of things wrong like that. What's the name? Grimes needs to stop doing that in and out move. It doesn't work because he can't control it. So we need to stop doing those things, man, because it's causing these fast break layups and stuff that get us in trouble. So now is NBA action. We are literally in crunch time now, fellas. We are in crunch time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in crunch time. 6 minutes and 40 seconds right now. So I'm getting a phone call now. Who the hell is calling me? Don't you know I'm doing a podcast? So the Knicks miss a shot there. Donovan Mitchell comes up the court. Wow, cross court pass to Garland. Garland fakes a shot. Now the ball is swinging. Donovan Mitchell gets it. He lost the ball. He's upset because he was wide open. He could have pulled up. So he's talking, communicating with Garland, looking for a screen on the perimeter there for a switch. He wants to guard quickly. He crosses quickly over, pulls up, and just knocks it down. He is so strong. You know how strong they have to be to do what he just did? Anybody could do that crossover, but just for him to have that base and like his body and his legs are locked onto the floor, and then he can still get the strength on that shot. Donovan Mitchell is incredible, man. So here goes Brunson. Brunson is posting up Donovan Mitchell at the moment right now. So he has the ball way too long. He spins and knocks it down. Good shot by Brunson. Good bread and butter shot by Brunson there to keep the lead. The Knicks are up by 4, so we're in dangerous territory, man. This is still a two-possession game. Two threes in the game could be cracked open. Knicks up by 4. Interior pass from Garland to their big man, Mr. Jared Allen there. So Jared Allen is a really good player, man. He's definitely, people say that, oh, nah, there's no way that he's better than Mitchell Robinson. He is absolutely better than Mitchell Robinson. And people are crazy with that. So Brunson interior pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with that damn floater. I wish he would stop that shit. At least get it off the backboard. Especially as a rebounder. Get it off the backboard instead of trying to get the finesse shot. You know what I'm saying? That's something I would like to have a conversation with Hartenstein. It's a good shot. You make it sometimes, but sometimes instead of finessing it, maybe you need to get it off the backboard. Here goes Grimes. Nice little drive there. Cross court pass to Brunson. Very dangerous. Gets all the way into the paint. Kicks out to Grimes again. Wide open 3-point shot. Misses that. Julius Randle fighting like a beast on the inside and gets fouled against a taller player and still able to finish it. Big time finish by Julius Randle. So look at the smiles of Julius Randle. Julius Randle's offense is working today. So he's a lot more positive out there. It is what it is, man. When you play basketball yourself, you know that if you're not scoring, you're not having a good time. And if you're in the park and now if your shot's not falling, so now you got to start playing defense. You're not playing in the NBA. So who enjoys playing like that? So that when people talk like that, I just don't get it. It's like almost like a disconnect. Yeah, man. Yeah, so just like anything like that is fun. So you play basketball. You also said you're 19 too, man. So when I was 19, I used to play basketball too, and football. I used to do all of that when I was 19. You know what I'm saying? When I was 19, I'm only 6 foot. I'm only it's not 6 foot. I'm only 5 foot 11. 5 foot 10 and a half. I used to be able to dunk the basketball. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. As you get older, you try different things. All of a sudden, bowling becomes something that you really enjoy doing. Wow, man. Look at Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is so strong, man. He could drive and just his strength just pull up and knock down the 3-point shot. So he's getting himself motivated, talking. You can see the eyes bulging. 98 to 96. So this is the problem. The Knicks don't really have that guy. Brunson is close to it, but Donovan Mitchell is the star right now. So, Brunson right now is being guarded by Donovan. So here we go. Another post up here. Brunson is going to post up. Donovan spins the room. Being double teamed right now. You got to swing that ball. Looks like Quickly is wide open, but Julius Randle still launches it. Quickly was wide open. That should be Nick's ball. Yeah. They called it Cleveland's ball. So I mean, IQ was wide open. Julius did not see him. So that's a big problem there. If it said football isn't a sport, it's a cry for help. Yeah, I play football. I tried to play when I was younger, and I got hit so hard on a kickoff where I could see this one kid. I can see him. There was guys leading me, blocking for me and stuff like that. But I could see this guy coming a mile away. I was trying to get away from him, but everything while you're running, things go in slow motion. And this dude, he just found the seam and just freaking knocked the shit out of me, snot box everything. You know what I'm saying? So after I got up, football was over for me. Because to be hit like that and nobody else, nobody is doing their job and you get cracked like that, that's not for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me. You know what? Not for nothing. Bowling on a date is not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Just take it from my experience. Like taking taking a young lady out to bowl is a bad idea. Number one, if she gets her nails done, that's a bad decision. To go bowling. Number two, if she's dressed up, looking nice, she smells good. You know what I'm saying? Her hair is done and that type of thing. Why would she want to bowl? Why would she want to sweat and bowl? You know what I'm saying? If she's dressed up nicely and you guys are hanging out and stuff like that, bowling is not a good idea. Bowling is a good idea if you guys are already been dating a couple times already and you guys are just having a low key day and she's not dressed up or anything like that. But going on a date, taking a young lady out on a date, if you're dating somebody and not actively, that's my girl or whatever that type of thing, or you guys have been dating over a long course of time. If this is like the first, second, or third date, bowling is not a good idea. Geraldine, let me know if you agree with that. Baseball is a sport. Baseball is tough to play, man. You got to be around like some Latinos in order to play some baseball, or be in the Bronx, play stickball and that type of thing. I don't even think they do that anymore. How dare someone call during a Knicks game? Yeah, why the fuck you calling me for? If you're in trouble, man, you called me. That was a bad idea. Like I tell the people all that all the time, man. Due to my job, I cannot answer my phone while I'm working, so I always got it on ringer. So if you're calling me while I'm working, I'm not answering the phone, fam. And if you're calling me when I'm not working, I'm not answering the phone, fam. You know what I'm saying? Text me. The fuck you calling me for? If you just need to tell me something, text me. You know what I'm saying? My thing is my priority is my kids. My priority is my wife. My priority is my Knicks. So if anything is not happening within that circle, then I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So don't call me. But if you have something to do, like if I seen you in person and that type of thing, then it's one thing. Or if you have something planned, then even then don't text me because we already planned it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming. We already planned it. So there's no reason to text me or call me. Stop calling me. Just playing around. All right, so this is crunch time. 33. We got 3-3-3 right now. Donovan Mitchell being double teamed there, got the ball slapped out of his hand there. We got to reset. Garland there. Oh, a nice in and out crossover there by Garland. Wow, big time move there. They call travel? Yes, they call travel. Good defense by Grimes, but this guy Garland is notorious for traveling. He's extremely quick, but Grimes is doing an absolutely spectacular job playing defense on this kid. Absolutely spectacular defense. Grimes on Garland, man, but he can't do that. You can't keep that guy contained all night. So Knicks got to move the ball. Brunson's going all the way to the basket. Nice little sidestep there. Wow, Hartenstein. Wow, defense. Wow. I was gonna say something about the defense, but he threw the ball up high enough for Hartenstein to get that offensive rebound for the putback dunk, man. So wow, Hartenstein is doing his job today. Mitchell Robinson, you need Mitchell Robinson for the rebound. No, you don't. Hartenstein is adequate. But here he goes. Garland with the speed of a puma goes right down the lane with a nice little layup there. But wow, heavy speeds us now. Big time play by Hartenstein, man. That's the second time he did it this game, I think, right? Big time play by Hartenstein. So listen, I don't want to hear the bullshit that Hartenstein sucks. Hartenstein does not suck. But is he an all-star player? No. Mitchell Robinson is not an all-star player neither. But having a Hartenstein and Jericho Sims is more than adequate at the center spot. Of course, we want Mitchell Robinson to be there. Okay, but I need to say what I need to say. So far, the Knicks are playing very scrappy defense. Cleveland Cavaliers are playing rushed basketball right now. They're down by 2. They actually need to get a 3. They actually just need to get on the scoring board right now. Nice little drive there by Mobley. Shoots right over the top there for a double team from Hartenstein and Julius there. So the score is tied 100 to 100. 2-2-2 right now. Keep it lucky. 2-2-2. Brunson, right-hand side. Wow, IQ just shoulder blocked there. It was almost like a legal screen. But nothing's happening. And all 4 Knicks on one side. Brunson dribbled the clock out. Gave it to Julius. Julius knocks down a clutch 3-point shot. Wow, man. So the Knicks are up 103 to 100. This is a big-time basketball game right now. Big-time basketball. What do you want to talk about? An instant classic? This is an instant Garden classic right now. Knicks against Cleveland. We need to get this win, though. Sidestep gives the Garland, Isaac Okoro in the corner, misses the 3-point shot. So Julius Randle gets the rebound. Here goes Brunson. Get that ball across the timeline, brother. So 18 seconds, 17 seconds crossing the timeline. IQ is definitely giving some illegal screens. You got to be careful with that. Brunson going 1-on-1 against Donovan Mitchell. Tricked him into a blocking foul. He does. Donovan Mitchell's competing. Donovan Mitchell doesn't talk shit, but he competes. I really appreciate that about him. Yeah, so big time shot there by Julius Randle. Julius Randle has that confidence against this Cleveland Cavalier team, man. Yeah, look at him talking shit too. Same thing like Donovan Mitchell. Same type of thing. Not really talking at the player per se, but just trying to get himself pumped up. Look at the spin move inside by Hartenstein, able to get the interior pass to Julius. No foul call. My God. Here goes Donovan Mitchell trying to take advantage of that mistake there. But RJ, wow, big time defensive play, man. They didn't call a foul. It was basically he just got his hand on the ball and they called turnover by Donovan Mitchell. So there was one no call on one side that they didn't call for the Knicks. So then they do the same thing for us on the opposite end. So that's an MSG call right there. Big time. Knicks are up by 3. So listen, the Knicks score right now. We need to make it a 2-possession game in order to keep these guys honest. Julius Randle there, he's gonna pull up. Oh, so he drives, gets all the way to the basket, loses it right into Mobley's hands, man. Knicks got to get back and stop the defense there. Good defense by Hartenstein. Yes, big time defensive play by Hartenstein to stop Donovan Mitchell, man. Wow. So I don't want to hear no shit about Mitchell Robinson needs to play. Oh, we're gonna miss him down the stretch, man. Cut the bullshit. Hartenstein is playing out of his mind right now. Hartenstein is playing what I thought that he could do. So big time defensive play, man. Staying down, trying not to foul. Very good defense there. You're talking about defensive intimidator and something like that. They can at least get in there and change the shot. Hartenstein could do that. Hartenstein could do it, and he's doing it today against a really good basketball team with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Brunson's at the line, so the Knicks weren't able to get the score, but him shooting these free throws is gonna put the Knicks in a good position. Brunson has been choking at the free throw line down the stretch. He makes the first one, so it's a two possession game now. One shot and a 3-point shot will get them the lead. Two threes will kind of crack the game open. 41 seconds left right now, so this guy needs to make this shot. It'll make it a 5-point game, two possession game. Like I said, 3-point shot, two threes win the game. But that's what Cleveland will have to do if Brunson makes this free throw. He makes the free throw. 41 seconds in this game right now. Wow, Cleveland Cavaliers called timeout. Big time game here. I don't want to hear shit about Mitchell Robinson, man. We need him. Don't not get it twisted. We need Mitchell Robinson, but Hartenstein is not a slouch. Hartenstein right now is playing really good against a really good Cleveland Cavalier team. We got to call it how it is. We got to call it what it is, man. Big time plays here, man. He basically saved this game in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? How many games has Mitchell Robinson won for us this year, or for with his play out there? You know what I'm saying? Hartenstein literally is winning the game for us right now. Unbelievable. Yeah, I might have finished. You probably could. But if I was your age, I would bust your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? If I was your age at basketball, I would bust your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Give me some time too, because I'm getting myself in shape. I'm trying. I'm on schedule right now. So I want to say I'm gonna start actually running. Outside in April. Start doing running outside in April and start experimenting with basketball in April 1st. So listen, fuck around, man. You might see me maybe April, May. You might see me in June out there in the summertime. If you have a basketball get together, you might see me in June playing basketball out there. So listen, be careful what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? The kid Ero's getting back in shape. So you don't want to see this guy if I'm in shape. You know what I'm saying? If I was your age, I'd bust your fucking ass. And that's a fact of life. Just got to tell you that. But it ain't no time machine. It's just me talking shit. Same thing like you. You know what I'm saying? But if I was 19, I would destroy your fucking ass. And you won't score. Old man Eru, you never know what I could do too, man. We'll see. I'm getting myself back in the shape, like I said. Anyway, 41 seconds left. Big time NBA basketball right now. Garland gets all the way to the bucket. Did he travel? I don't know. That guy does a lot of he carries a lot of space out there. And it looked like to me he don't even be dribbling. He got the ball. He took a step before he dribbled. 1, 2. Come on, man. So he didn't travel there. He didn't travel. He might have traveled on the first step though. So big time stuff here, man. Here goes Geraldine. Geraldine's still talking. While he's shooting the free throw, the rebound is up. So I can't address your comment there. Got 39 seconds, Geraldine. Hope you had a good time. So good citizen could suck my dick. Right. So here goes the Knicks here. 105 to 103. Brunson kicks it out to Brunson. Julius drives on the inside. Fake. Ah, man. Back out to the Knicks there. Jared Allen just saved it right to the Knicks out of bounds. So 105 to 103, 14 seconds left in this game there. Unbelievable. So good citizen might need to get blocked. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bricks Nation. Yeah, man, I can't block you yet, man, because I can't block it from this app. You know what I'm saying? But we might have to block you, son. Oh man. What song are they playing? We need a new Nick anthem. We definitely do. Listen, I probably can't do it now, but like I said, if I was your age, I probably could. I definitely can't do it now because I'm not in shape. But we'll see. We'll see what can happen. So we got somebody here. What is this? He says, Mikel Bernard Charlotte. He says, "Good evening. The basketball have less emotions and spectacularly. The female basketball is expansive evolution." All right, so you might be using Google Translate there to get that out there. But it's all good. Wow, man, 105 to 103 here. So I don't, I was too busy arguing with trolls in the chat here, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what they're reviewing right now. But we'll see. So what park you hoop at in the summer? How about I don't? You know what I'm saying? Ever since COVID happened, I haven't done anything. You guys like you said, you guys should know the story here. 2018 is when I started the podcast. 2018 is when I started the audio podcast. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I started the audio podcast is I had a near death experience. Almost died twice in the hospital due to pneumonia. You know what I'm saying? So, for you guys that follow that, you should know that about me. So like and which is weird about the pneumonia is that I was actually training for the New York City Marathon. So I was in shape in 2018. And I was getting on my way to being able to run the LA Marathon, which was in March, but I ended up getting pneumonia at the end of January, so that killed my training. I was actually going to run the LA Marathon that year. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't able to run it because I caught the pneumonia, almost died twice in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So I eventually got myself back together, and I qualified for the New York City Marathon that year on New Year's Day. So 2019, I was going to run the New York City Marathon 2019, but as we know, COVID happened. They ended up canceling the race, and then I kind of let myself go. Not kind of, I let myself go on epic proportions, man. So it's been an uphill battle because I really went crazy. I went from at the time I was 195. I went from 195 all the way to 145, man. So I really let myself go. So I haven't been weighing myself. I just been strength training and stuff like that right now. This is my first stage of building back up. So we'll see what we can do. I definitely not going to be as athletic as I was before. Excuse me. I'm going to end up being the new version of myself now, man. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But the whole thing is to be in it to win it. Yeah. So these refs are horrible, man. This is taking way too long to do a review. So it's killing the game. 14 seconds left in the game. You basically ice the game right now. You know. My thing is right. Like, if you take a girl to McDonald's and she's offended by it, then you have the wrong girl. You know. Of course, you want to impress somebody at first, but you also want to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you go out and you have to take your girl out to an expensive restaurant or even a mid restaurant, every single time you go out and McDonald's is not good enough for your girl, get some French fries and a milkshake or something like that. That's not good enough, or maybe just go to get an apple pie or something like that. If that's not good enough for your girl, then you don't need her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's happening here because I can't hear it because I'm watching this shit on my phone. Definitely got to figure out this whole situation with the game here, so I can be able to listen in on certain things. So anyway, cardiac Knicks, man. Where is Shaw? Shaw, if you're watching, you better not comment because I'm blaming the loss on you if you lose. 14 seconds. They put an extra 1.4 seconds on the clock there, and these referees suck, man. So here goes inbounds pass here to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's gonna let it bounce. He gets it. Here he goes. Dribbles up the court here. Ah, man, the Knicks got switched on Julius. So Julius is guarding Donovan Mitchell. That's a nightmare. So he goes right to the basket. Oh my God, he almost tried to bang it on iHeart, but iHeart, good defense, did not foul him. Mosley turnaround jump shot, missed it, and the Knicks win. Big time win, baby. What a way to end a 4-game losing streak, man. Big time game here. Shout out to the Knicks. The Knicks were pissing the game away in between the second quarter and the third quarter. But here we go, NBA action. We were able to get back and actually get the lead in the third quarter, maintain the lead, hold off this Donovan Mitchell attack. I hope Donovan Mitchell's not hurt. He's holding his leg there. Something happened to his shoes. Hopefully Donovan Mitchell is good. Oh man, hopefully he's not hurt. You definitely don't want that, man. Big time, man. And this was, oh man. Yo, we needed this. We needed this win. We needed to win because we had a 4-game losing streak. But the way that we won today, man, big time plays by Hartenstein. If I would give like say like a crown for like the player of the game, it would be Hartenstein. Hartenstein won this game today for the Knicks with his defense here, man. So let's I really want to see what he did today. So I'm just gonna scroll down here really quick just to see what Hartenstein did. So I mean Hartenstein off the bench played 22 minutes, 2 for 3. Let me see with his All right, I gotta have to scroll to the bottom here. I don't know why I'm making it hard for myself here with the big screen here. But Hartenstein, he had 11 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Excellent basketball game. 2 blocks, but how many blocks? How many shots did he deter today? You know what I'm saying? Playing by himself. Oh my God! I hope Donovan Mitchell's not hurt, man. That would suck for him to blow his Achilles or something like that because he's definitely favoring his the back of his leg and stuff like that. So I hope he's not hurt. Did his sneaker blow out? It looked like his sneaker blew out. So I mean that could be an Achilles injury, man. It looked like he might have hurt his Achilles. I hope he didn't hurt himself. Because I would hate for him for that to be that connection, man, the karma there. With him not being traded to the Knicks, and he ends up getting hurt that way. I hope that doesn't happen. So they're still on the court here. Are they reviewing it? Are they reviewing something? They better not be reviewing anything. So it looks like they're walking off the court. So Donovan Mitchell's pissed. So I really hope he did not hurt himself, man. He's like slapping the chairs. He's pissed off. Listen, you know, I want the Knicks to win. I don't want the other team to get hurt. So listen, I gotta put out positive words towards Donovan Mitchell, make sure he's not hurt, man. But big time win. I'm so fucking happy, man. Man, we've won some games before. It was nice that we won, man. But in this game action that we having right now in this game, the way that we won, and just a point, like I was trying to say, we don't need Mitchell Robinson like that. People say, "Oh man, we're gonna need Mitchell Robinson," and the other we can't play no defense. Look, Hartenstein, what did Hartenstein do today? You know what I'm saying? Also Jericho Sims did a good job on playing defense and stuff like that too. Active minutes out there actually helping the Knicks win. So Hartenstein is more than capable of doing this thing and solidifying that central spot for the Knicks, man. More than capable. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about Mitchell Robinson. Like this guy Hartenstein could play too. You know what I'm saying? So good team effort. You know what I'm saying? Big time win by the Knicks, man. Unbelievable. Oh my God, man. So listen, we got to look ahead now. So this game is over now. This game is over. So yeah, he walked it off, so he's good, but he's pissed. I don't know if he's pissed because they lost or he's pissed because something popped or something like that. Looks like it might be a groin. It could be a groin. Might have been a groin too, man. So listen, I don't even want to see it anymore. But I'm gonna look ahead, guys. So I'm gonna turn this game off. I got to look at my phone here so I don't mess with the stream. So the Knicks pulled this game out. Big time thriller here with the Knicks. So I'm gonna look ahead. So the next game that we play will be on the 26th. We're playing the Celtics. Big time game there. Of course, you're gonna pencil in the Knicks losing. But if we play like this where we're scrapping and then Brunson could make a contribution to this game against the Celtics, and if RJ and Julius Randle got it going, we have a good shot to beat them. If Quickly's having a good game, if all of our guys are clicking, we could beat them. Because Boston has been losing. I think they lost to Orlando recently. They lost Orlando the other day. Actually, lost me like $1,500 on a freaking bet. They lost to Orlando, man. So any team could lose in the NBA, and I think the Knicks are better than Orlando. Maybe Orlando's very deep but unexperienced. So if Orlando could beat Boston, then the Knicks could possibly beat Boston, man. So incredible win here by the Knicks. Like I said, the star of this game there, the game ball should go to iHeart. iHeart had an incredible basketball game, defensively, offensively, and all this other stuff, man. Big time win here by the Knicks. Like I said, we play Boston next. Like I said, if the Knicks can beat anybody at any time. So I believe in this group. And like I said, every single night I always say, man, we need to get these guys some help. If we can get these guys some help, it would just be so it would be great. Because I hate for these guys to have to grind it out so hard like this, where we got to play almost perfect defense. We got to hope that the other team is not making shots. It's like every single game has to be like that. So I mean, instead of like having these guys in a hole like this every single night, then we need to do something to get these guys the help that they need to succeed, man. So shout out to Paris Duggar. He just popped up in here. Is it Donovan who? RJ traded to blow it up, to blow it, man. So yeah, all right. So you're talking about what would have happened in the summertime and stuff like that. So I definitely appreciate you, Paris, and to come in here and doing your thing, what you do with the $2 donations and stuff like that. Absolutely beautiful. Trade for OG. Yeah, I know you say it all the time, but that definitely would be a great look there. But trade for OG. OG would have to come off the bench, on his new team, and that would be exactly what the doctor ordered for us. We definitely need a play like that. For a guy like Obi, Obi's a 3-point shooter right now, but if we don't trade Obi, and then we keep Obi and OG together off the bench, where Obi is that 3-point shooter, and OG is the guy that can come in and defend both forward positions. That's great, but it remains to be seen how we're gonna get that done. I would like to trade Tom Thibodeau for Nick Nurse too, if you could do that. Golly, unbelievable, man. So Jarrell's saying it's a good show. Appreciate you guys. We got King Rigby. What's good, my brother? He said, go ahead with the nonsense, that almighty. I'm tired of you. Yeah, you know, almighty finesse, that's what he does. He's cool to have around, man. But I chastised him in the last game. So, I would hate to block him, but you know what you know how that is. Orlando will be a top 4 seed next season. Yeah, they are scary. They also have a lot of capital too to trade, so watch out for those guys. They have a lot of good young guys. Jonathan Isaacs came back and he looked fantastic. So they have quite a few players on there that they're gonna have to do something with. They can't keep everybody because they can't play a 12-man rotation. Suggs came back and Suggs is off the bench now. So there's a lot of different things going on here. I can't believe he won, man. What a big time game that was. Shout out to this guy here. This is Patrick Fullerton. He said, "Big up to you and your family. First time checking. Hey man, thanks for coming in here." So I usually get really loose sometimes with the yelling and screaming and stuff like that. Try not to do that. So anyway, this is for those that are just popping in. If anybody's popping, this is the full game watch along for the Dire Knicks podcast. I do a watch along for every single game. Sometimes I do full strict play by play. Sometimes I come in here and I play off of what you guys are saying in the comments. Sometimes we don't even talk about the game. I'm saying? Sometimes we're in here talking about we was talking about whiskey one time, talking about relationships, talking about age, talking about working out. A lot of different side conversations we'll have in the watch along, depending on what's going on with this Knicks and stuff. So listen, on the back end here, I actually have my young ladies here. Here I don't want to offend Geraldine and stuff, but I have this in the background, you know what I'm saying, just in case. But we didn't have to pull out the young ladies today. We could keep it strictly Knicks and I have to get all crazy today. So we kept it all about the Knicks. Here goes Della Music. Shout out to Della Music, man. You've been dropping a lot of love on me with this super chat stuff, man. So hit the thumbs up, nation. Absolutely, definitely hit the thumbs up before you get up out of here. Anything you guys want to talk about before we get out of this? Exciting, man. It's very exciting that the Knicks won this game. It seems like Cleveland, we have their number. We beat them once, I think, this year already. It's been close games, against Cleveland. So it's just a team that we match up well against. So it is what it is. I think we match up well with Boston. So I think we might give Boston a good shot. What I'm saying? Toronto has our number. That's why we keep losing against them. But I think we can compete against Boston. So that'll be an interesting matchup. But we just got to keep persevering here. We got Boston and Brooklyn next. Some more rivalry games here. So here he goes. Max Cali says OG is not a bench. Would have to start him as your best defender. But if you do that, that means that you bring in RJ at the 2 guard, though. You know what I'm saying? RJ would be the 2 guard, and I'm the reason why I say that he would have to come off the bench just for the balance of it all. You know what I'm saying? Just have OG coming off the bench as a balance with IQ. You know what I'm saying? It would help us in the rotation. Keep the same starting players that we have for now. Have OG come off the bench. If OG proves that he's a better starter, then I'm all for it. I also would bench RJ. I would start OG and bench RJ. You know what I'm saying? Just for balance purposes. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we can start RJ if you want to do that. That's not a bad decision. But just me personally, that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the balance out from the roster overall as a from like say from a tactical standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm thinking of it in that way. Yeah, man. So unbelievable. So got White Falcon here. 24 points, 10 rebounds. Only player in the top 25 players to drop double doubles. So we're talking about Julius Randle, man. Julius Randle is who he is, man. Very erratic, but he does what he does, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to take the good and with the bad with that guy. Yeah, man. So shout out to our Harlem CEO. He just popped up and he said, I need Sims to get 8 rebounds for my parlay bet, but I will take the window. Man, I'm so sorry that you lost your bet, man. I got some bets now. I'm afraid to look at it because I don't want to react to it on live on screen like I did last time. So Della says, "Are we doing DC in February 24th?" That I'm not sure, man. If I do it, I think my kids and my family might be with me. So if we do that, I might do the Knicks game solo, and then I'll make it a family thing, and we'll probably go visit family and shit while we're out here, and while we do the museums and things of that nature. So we'll see. I'm not sure exactly. So I mean, it's really up to Sim. Sim is definitely doing something on the 24th. So I might not be there, but Sim and the rest of the people might be there too. So just stay in the chat with those guys too to see what they're doing and follow them on their community tabs on YouTube, on MBK, and find out what guys are doing. Me, like I said, on the other hand, like I'm not really too sure. I don't know if I'm gonna make it into a family thing or not. That's something that we have to figure out before we get there. Donald Young, what's good, my brother? So the Knicks must move the ball, 25 assists and defend. We need long and athletic wings who's capable of making plays. And yeah, we need guys to take on the same personality that we have out in the court right now. So I keep saying it, double down. We need to double down on what we do well. We do things well. We play well when we're playing scrappy. So we need some more scrappy do players out there to help out. Is OG scrappy? Yes, OG would definitely fit the style of play that we have out there. The style of play that we have is erratic, you know what I'm saying? But that's how we win games. That's how this team wins games. So we need to get more guys that fit that bill, you know? Randall was good. He was happy today because he was scoring. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pat Fullerton. Gotta show you guys love, man. You guys are popping in here showing me love, man. So I definitely got to make sure I show you guys love too. I'm just gonna make sure of any new people here that I've never seen. Yeah, shout out to you guys. Yeah, Toronto's height all around kills the Knicks. Then also too, they have the anti Brunson and Van Vliet. They have the anti Randall and Siakam. So it is what it is. So this is Cully here. Shout out to Cully. I haven't seen Cully yet today. Yo, me and Cully I don't know what it is about me and Cully that we cannot get together on these damn podcasts, man. So I mean, this is a watch along. But listen, tomorrow, Cully, since you're here, Mr. Cully, I will be coming on at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna try to do the 10 o'clock slot. I don't know if you're available at 10. I don't know what time you do your show. I know you do your show usually late, but I'm starting to do a 10 o'clock show. So for those that are watching now, on the off days that the Knicks aren't playing during the week, I'll be doing a show at 10 p.m. So I'll come and I'll do a variety show, whatever the hot topic for the day is. That's what I'll be talking about for the day at 10 o'clock on the off day. So I definitely will be doing a show at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So tune in for that, guys. Cully, you're more than welcome to pop in there, man. I'm going to put you in the group chat and I'll just drop the link in there. If you can get in there, it'll be great, man. So it is what it is, man. So I'm about to get up out of here. So I appreciate you guys for definitely for tuning in. For some reason, a bunch of people popped in here at the end once we won the game, man. So the game is over. Shout out to the Knicks. The Knicks did win. Big time win by the Knicks. I love the Knicks. I love doing this podcast. I love talking to myself. Salute to the Smoking Nick. Another podcaster here. Shout out. And I know this guy. I know you guys love podcasting, man. This is a really fun thing to do. So I really like to do it. So please hit the like button on the way out to support the kid. There'll be more content coming. Like I said, 10 o'clock on the off days for after every Knicks game, I'll come on there. Like I said, I'll do whatever the hot topic is for the day in Knicks land, and then we could chop it up. I can maybe get some phone calls going and figure whatever else I figure out as time goes on. So anyway, I'm trying to get out of here, guys. Where I really appreciate you guys coming in here, supporting. Continue to support the channel, and I'll see you next time. But before you go, for those that are new to the channel, please tune in for the outro. This is the official Die Hard Knicks theme song, man. So when I hit the end, you'll be able to watch the theme song, before you get up out of here. So anyway, as you're doing the podcast, 4 fingers to the floor, tuck the thumb, salute. And I'll see you guys next time, man. Peace.
Eru, I see you. Die Hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will He'll tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer, that's gonna